problem child in the classroom today.
I'm always the problem. There's
So
a lot
we're going to
going
bring you
on.
to the front of the class.
I worked a full day while doing all of this. So my brain is like actually fried.
Mine too. I was up at 4:00. My grandson's like, let's go fishing. I said, no.
No. Trying to figure out how to make
My
this.
son did not sleep. He slept from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. last night and was up till about 5 a.m. Full moon, autism energy.
That is crazy. So, welcome in, everybody. I don't know how many people are going to pop into the extra boxes, but is it okay if other people drop if certain people need to come up?
Definitely.
Does that make sense?
Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and drop, and because I've got people messaging me too. So,
okay. Thank you for helping me fix that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Love you.
No, don't report the live, Lisa.
Yeah, don't report us.
Wait. No, Lisa. There you go. Oh, that's funny. We're not going to accept extra boxes right now. We're waiting for some people to come in. We will get there. Does this look okay? Do I need to back up? Is it kind of not doing what it needs to do?
No, I think it looks good.
Everybody can see it?
That one box is kind of covering up but you know what it's saying. So, I mean.
Okay. I can also, bring it back more. I'm trying to get it to... It looks good. Okay. The boxes are black. Yeah, I think on some things the boxes are going to block. I wonder if there's a different layout I can use. Hold on. Let me look.
Hey, Shay. Hey, everyone.
Everyone's just staring at me.
Bodhi, we don't need to scream right now. Well, that's sure.
Hey, little mama.
So, does it matter how do I... Let's try this.
Hello.
Oh, there you go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, at least for
Yes,
now.
that works.
For now.
I was trying to do that, but I didn't have the powers.
Try turning it. Huh? What do you mean? Try turning it. Some instead of back and forth. I don't know what's happening. This is not like a super legit high-tech situation. This is a scramble to get this information out kind of thing. So bear with us, please. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Hi, Shannon.
I did mod Beautiful Mess too. I just don't know.
She's in here.
Okay.
She's in here.
It's working properly, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful. Will you comment?
Okay, it's working. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I know I did.
Hey, Shannon. I hope you're having a good night. Awesome. I'm just ready for this full moon to be over. So the last few days have been crazy. I'm so over it.
Colie, I think you modded my main.
The other one. Yep. I figured that was gonna happen.
This is my tea talk.
Here we go. I didn't have that one on my lists right away. There we go.
Those pictures are hideous.
I just put this as my green screen, so then people kind of have an idea of what it's about.
You want to go bigger for now?
Thank you, Miss Shorty.
No, you don't need. Oh God.
I can't really see the comments.
No, that's a little tough to see.
That's a scary looking woman.
There's many faces, many names.
Yep.
Hi, Sparkling Bow.
Hello, welcome in.
Potato, don't make me fuss at you in front of all 60 people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, Franklin was just
Thank
staring
you.
at me, and then he got up and laid right beside me.
Yeah, I've got mine. Don't know if you can see right here.
Oh, it's your baby Rip.
He's watching. Potato, behave. Behave.
Potato behave. Yeah, right. Y'all know better.
Be the one that's been battling Stormy. I don't know. Also, some of the mods know some key names. I'll try and look at them, but there are so many names to kind of look out for as far as this person. And I mean a lot. So
Hello, Crystal.
Well, I mean, I guess in all reality, even if she did come in, if she'd be willing, she could get in a box and kind of explain.
yeah.
Not that we know we'd get the truth. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't. But
Hello.
hello, Amber, come get your potato. He's being hard-headed.
Potato's perfect.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Thank you,
I mean, the rabbit
Priscilla.
hole is easy for everybody to find if you know what you're looking for. Actually, you don't even need to know. You just need to have one name and it links to 40.
And as soon as Colie and everybody started calling her out 2 days ago, I guess, Saturday, yeah,
Went,
Saturday, she
went private.
privated every single account. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Darla.
You're on the way, Amber? Okay.
Get
I'll
ready to
see you in
rumble.
like 12 hours, roughly.
Hello. Welcome in.
Hey, Darla. How are you?
Go lay down, Frank. Go on.
Shannon, I love potatoes too. That's kind of why I named Potato.
Potato,
Do you like
potato,
pancakes and
potato.
croutons too?
Huh?
Do you like pancakes and croutons too?
Oh, yes, that's right. I have 4 dogs in total. The other ones are named Pancake, which is Potato's brother. Then I have Crouton, and I have Bud Bud. Bud is Crouton's dad. So we
Oh,
we
that's
have
cute.
some funny names for our dogs.
You. Ours is Rip, but we call him Ripple Chip, so he's kind of in the food group. And then Milo's Tater Tot, so
I love it.
lots of food.
I just have Franklin.
Franklin. Oh, Frankers.
Frankers and Lola.
Hey, I have a Lola, Katie.
Yeah, she does.
Is
Nope,
it a
she is not.
kitty or is it a dog?
It's a dog. She has a dog.
A little Shih Tzu Japanese tin mix.
Mm,
Hey, fuck it, welcome in. I have to whisper your name in front of my son.
I used to have a Chihuahua Shih Tzu mix. Never again.
Sounds like a lot.
Chihuahuas? Yeah,
I
they have
must
a
say,
attitude.
Potato
Yep.
has a personality I've never seen in a dog before. I love him to death. He is special, to say the least.
Perfect. Yeah, my Chihuahua Shih Tzu, his name was Oreo, and he was so, oh my goodness, yappy and mean.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Bridget, how are you? Crystal, to be honest, I left a little early. It was a rough afternoon for me. I'm not entirely sure, so I don't really want to speak on that because I don't want to give misinformation.
Just a lot going on in the past, like 48 hours.
It just a lot.
Add it to the list.
I'll just say it just seems like he let a lot of people down, and I'm just gonna kind of, if I come across any clips, I'll send them to you.
Are you talking about last night's live?
Yes.
That live is the whole entire live there. Did you hear me or no?
You kind of cut out, I think.
Okay, because my phone rang. So
Oh.
on Checkmate 2.0,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, you can find last night's live regarding the other stuff.
Who are we waiting for still?
Hello, welcome in.
You can get started, Coley, and whenever others come in, you could do a quick recap because
Okay,
I know some said they would be either a little bit late or they'll be in the chat because of appointments and work in different coast time
perfect.
zones.
Yeah, the time zones are a bit confusing. I get that. All right, well, I guess we'll start. I'm not going to make this super, super formal by any means, but I do want to thank you all for being here. Thank my moderators. I'll have everybody just kind of say who they are on the panel right now, and then we'll go from there. If you want to start, TJ.
Hi, everyone. Thank you all for being here. If you haven't met me, if you haven't spent any time in my lives, I'm TJ. I'm a part of Public Tea Talk. We are a watch party, but somehow I have made it over here. I love it here. That's about it. Just I appreciate everyone being here. I think this live is going to be super important. And one other thing, be careful on this app. You may think you know someone, but you don't. So just be mindful. Keep yourself safe. You never know. You never know. And I hope that tonight kind of opens people's eyes to what can go on right in front of you, who you can be communicating with, and never ever really know what's happening.
Exactly. Tara, do you want to say anything?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you can go, Casey. Whoever. Go ahead.
I am new to this side of TikTok. I met Colie and TJ through the Nicole and Jerry situation and have just become close with them. And I appreciate everything that they're doing and the awareness that they are making happen on this app. So just happy to be here.
Awesome.
And I'm Tara with the T. Thanks everybody for being here. I met Coley and TJ through the Jerry and Nicole thing. Didn't realize me and TJ were on the same side of TikTok, but I'm grateful for all the friends and I've made through this negative experience. But also, like TJ said, you got to be careful who you become close with because people that are kind to you can also be catfishing you. So keep your heart close and guards up and boundaries. But thanks all for being here.
I'm Katie B. I'm also with Public Tea Talk. I have been working with TJ and have met Colie and Tara and everybody through her. New here, but definitely love the information that they provide, and they come with facts, they come with documentation, and that is very important. And if you don't like the research that is provided, you can always do your own.
Well said. Well said. So, with that being said, we're going to kind of dig into this. We'll give you a little background. We are going to try and watch a video. It is almost 7 minutes long, so bear with us. It has a lot of information in it. Trigger warning to all of it as well. It does cover very serious topic. So everybody be mindful if you have to leave and come back. take everything in. That is completely fine. Do what's best for you guys, but we're going to drill into
Colie, put your fair use sticker up.
what the heck it was.
I think it
Thanks.
disappeared when you moved us. Yeah, don't forget, and please tap, tap, tap away and retype trigger warning in the chat if you can, just to get through this video. It is extremely triggering. And it
And
has
I
to
will
do with
say, oh, I'm sorry.
unaliving of a child.
Yes. And if we do get taken down for some reason, we will move over to my platform.
Yes.
So,
Yes. If we get taken down for any reason, this is all for educational purposes. This is all to bring awareness to the situation. But yes, if something does happen to this account, just keep tapping. That's all I ask. I normally don't ask, but for this kind of stuff, just to keep us going, I think that'll help. But as far as now, we're going to kind of get into the situation. So we are going to refer to this person as Sherry, okay? Sherry Fiddler, that is who we believe her name possibly is. We think it is for sure Sherry. The fiddler part is a question mark. So we're going through a little bit of a timeline and this is starting on TikTok. All of this is public knowledge. This is not for malicious intent. This is to spread awareness. This is to bring facts to a situation that has been broadcasted all over this app recently and trying to set the facts straight on this situation. So thank you all for being here. Okay, so starting off, there was a post or a couple of posts made by this person here. Molly Oberst is the name, and this message was sent to somebody in the community on TikTok. And this was on Wednesday of last week. So I don't know if you guys can all read that. I'm not going to read it out loud, but I'll let you guys take a minute to read it.
And we also have permission. This message, this is the one I sent you, right?
Yes, yep.
This one was sent just so you all are aware of how many creators and how many awareness lives that this person has gone into. Not only Jerry and Nicole, there's also Sheena Sweetser Awareness. And this was in the Sheep Show's live, a message she sent to Sheep Show, and they didn't even know who she was.
Yes. There's a couple different messages on here. We have asked permission for everybody. Can you read it now? Everything good? Basically, she is stating that her son unalived himself because of bullying and harassment. She put pictures and posted about it on her page, and this is the name that was used. Mind you, this is on Wednesday at 1:22 a.m. Okay?
Also, remember that picture.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember that picture.
remembering the times is important with this.
Also, you could feel free, because this was all public knowledge, to screenshot whatever you need to screenshot to keep proof for yourself or things you want to look up yourself, because everything is public.
Yes. So from this was the video that we found that this person posted. I'm going to play it. Trigger warning, everybody. Please, please, please be mindful of this.
Keep tapping too.
Hi, my name is Molly Oberst, and I am recording this video to let people know that I need a lot of prayers right now. Last night, about 11:45, my son unalived himself due to all the bullying, all the harassment, and some other things. As a mother, I sit here and mourn the loss of my child. because people on this app bullies a lot of people. My son was only 17 years old. Had a whole life ahead of him. And people like Jerry, Nicole, and all other supporters on here that bullies people, it's not right. It's not right that my son took his life because of bullying. It's not fair. So today, my day was filled with finding a funeral home that would take him. And his funeral is Friday at 10 a.m. So, people, please stop bullying. Stop harassing people because it's not right. I am physically, mentally stressed out. I don't know where my life goes from here because my son was everything to me. And I got up this morning and I went in his room. It wasn't slept in. He had a note and he wrote me. Let me read it to you. It says, "Dear Mom, I'm sorry that I have to do this, but you don't understand. I was bullied on TikTok and harassed. I never said anything because I didn't want to worry you. But after they brought up that my grandma and grandpa died and it was my fault, I just couldn't handle it anymore. Mom, I'll miss you. Please take care of you. I don't really know how to put in words, but I know that you'll be okay. I am asking for TikTok to help you get through all this. But Mom, I know that you're going to worry and that you're going to lay me to rest. I was watching you apply to comments in the Sheep Show. Please let the Sheep Show know that I hope they will protect you and keep you safe as long as you're in their lives. Mommy, please don't let nobody bully you. I don't want you to end up like this. Please play my favorite song, The Rose. I know you sing it a lot, but I have only one request. And that request is for you to sing The Rose, because it's the song that I love to listen to. You've been an awesome mom. For 17 years I've had love, laughter. We've gone places. And I know that you worry all the time because you always sit in my room and tell me, son, it's going to be okay. I would never tell you that I was being bullied on this app because I know how you feel about bullying. But one thing I do know, Mom, is I love you very much. And please tell Dad that I'm sorry. I just couldn't handle it anymore. The ones who's been harassing me is Jerry and Nicole. They sent me text messages, threatening text messages to come and harm me. I want you to give my phone to the cops so the cops can get to the bottom of this. Please, Mom, don't hate me. I'm just tired. Maybe you'll find it in your heart one day to forgive me. Love your son always. So how do I get over this? I don't deserve this at the mall. Please watch and comment. Please help me get through this.
Okay. A lot to take in there. A lot to take in there. First off, if anybody's ever gone through a situation like that, has lost anybody, I'm so sorry. Prayers to you guys. I mean, this is a very serious topic, and I know it could be triggering for people. So, first and foremost, that's that. So, basically, if we are looking into that note a little bit, it says that Jerry and Nicole are to blame for this. Cheap Show should protect her somehow because of TikTok. He did this situation, but I don't know if you guys heard, a lot of this stuff was about her and not him and his issues. There's a lot going on, okay? Oh, yeah, I'll show you more. So, that is what happened last Wednesday, okay? 5 days ago. Not a lot of people saw that. On Saturday, around 3 o'clock of some sort, I get a message from a friend on TikTok that said a lady came into Jerry's chat and said her 17-year-old took his life on Monday and she buried him today, as in Saturday. She was in the box. He said he hoped the ones that caused it were people who mess with him. A comment did come in from somebody saying that's not the truth, and they got blocked immediately. So, the person that went into Jerry Nicole's live is Sherry Fiddler. Sherry Fiddler also looks like this. Look familiar? Right now, that's a red flag, right? We're looking into things, we're trying to figure it out. But right now, it looks like this Sherry Fiddler had a son. This happened. We didn't know about Molly at this point, okay? We didn't know anything about Molly. Sherry came in and said she got a message. This is the message that she claims her son got. And look very, very, very careful at the terminology used.
Can I add something in really quick?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I know a lot of people were asking the same question. Well, we were hearing that she was blaming Brandon. Yes. From what I've seen, my opinion, me and Colie had that live the other night. Tara was in here, Katie was in here, and we were talking about it. Brandon came in, his dad was also listening. All of a sudden, all of her pages went to private, and then that video came out. That it was Jerry and Nicole. So originally, yes, because when she was in Jerry's box, someone said, wait, that sounds like Brandon. And she goes, ding, 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 you hit the nail on the head. Now, it's Jerry and Nicole.
Also peep the time. It looks like she sent... Okay, hold on, back up. Looks like this was sent at 3:55 p.m. Remember the one before? around 3:21 p.m. is when we got alerted that something was happening, and then she posted that at 3:55 or around that time. A little sketchy. Anyways, if you look at this word right here, unlive, okay? Another one, unlive. B, Brandon. So we're going, what in the world is happening? Brandon would never do that. That doesn't even sound like him. How did this even come to be, okay? If you go in to the Sherry Fiddler account, the same one that is right here, a couple posts down, I don't know if you guys can read that. Please pray for me that I will heal from a broken heart. My son unlive himself due to bullying. Do you see how she spelled unlive? Pretty confusing. Why does that look very familiar? So, as TJ mentioned, Brandon came into our lives super confused, trying to figure out what was happening. He didn't do this. He kind of got bombarded. He was out to dinner with his family. He had no idea what was going on. We said, we've got your back. We've found some things out. We're trying to figure it all out. I said, can you do one thing for me, Brandon? Can you please type in the chat how you would spell this word? Yes, thank you, Angela. He spelled that word and it was UNNILIV. Nothing like this. Not even close to the same thing. So from taking a step back, it looks like possibly she may have had something to do with this certain message. Okay? Makes sense so far? So far, there are two different accounts. There's a Molly account and there's a Sherry account. Okay. Within this Sherry account, there are lots of posts. My son, I'll see you on the other side. I'll miss you, my son. This one was posted in September of 2025. Remember that. September of 2025. His name, John Jacob Oberst. Now, she has lots of accounts. Lots of accounts. So I also found another account with her same name, just back and forth from 4/28/22, same picture. This is my son, John Jacob. I lost him in 2009. So this got us kind of thinking, okay, what's going on here? You're using a picture that a similar person is using, but back from 2022, okay? That got us into just looking up a quick search on Google. Searched her name, Sherry Fiddler. Do you see this Myra Bowman, 545? I don't know why that has anything to do with anything. Well, Myra Bowman also has an account on TikTok with the same pictures. Here's the Molly account. And here's the Myra account. Molly, Myra, and Sherry all have the same pictures. They all post about the same stuff. They all follow the same people, for the most part. And I don't know if you can see, they all follow a lot of us.
I will say, also, if you were in the live that we had with Pancake, sorry, you may hear Potato whining. She was in here. She was definitely chatting it up with us. She was even sending a lot of us messages with like clips that we were looking for. She was being super helpful. I'm not sure if it's ringing a bell for anyone. So she's interacted with a lot of us. Now looking back, she was in a box also. That's that's coming up too. She was in another creator's box.
Definitely in a box.
Yes.
So with all of this, with this name, we did a little digging into it as well. We do know from this post that she possibly lost a child in 2009. I have, where'd it go? We have his actual obituary. Of course, it's gone now. Give me 1 second.
To the ones that normally hold lives like this, be patient with this. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
This is
sorry,
our
it's not perfect.
We're
Let's just
trying.
put together real quick. Okay, so here's his actual obituary. Notice the photo. He was 17 and he passed away. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it says son of James Kelly and Sherry Phillips Oberst. Remember the Molly name? It was Molly Oberst, and there was a Sherry Fiddler. So it's kind of a hybrid. But if you go down, he is survived by his father, James Kelly Oberst, and mother, Sherry Fields of Chico, California. So this got a little weird because how is your name Sherry Phillips Oberst, but it's also Sherry Fields? Something's not adding up. Okay. Stepmom could be, but that's very weird. I mean, we don't know exactly. He was born in 1991 and he did pass in 2009, which made him 17. If this is the case, we think it is the case. So she very well could have lost a son at the age of 17. It just wasn't last week. Okay. Now we also have another obituary that we found for the same name, same picture, but says he passed on September 19th, 2005, or 2025. Same picture, same everything. Remember this post right here? September of 2025. Pretty bizarre. Okay? Everybody following so far? We do think she had a son. We do think he passed when he was 17, but it was in 2009. Okay? We went through some of the pages that she has on TikTok. How everybody is linked together. She follows a bunch of us. She follows some of her own accounts. She said he was 17, he'd be 30. Yes, he would be 35 now. This brings me to another thing. In the original obituary, it says he had a brother. The brother's name is James Matthew Oberst. This is a picture of James Matthew Oberst, as far as we know. There's his Facebook and another Facebook. So James Matthew Oberst, he also has a bunch of aliases. As far as we know, is alive and well. So 2 sons. There's a John and a James, or Matthew, if you call him.
I will say I also looked up, public records in Indiana where it says they're from, and he had some things on there, some civil things from 2025, 2023. So again, that kind of contradicts what she's saying, because she was also using this picture saying that was the son that unalived himself.
Okay, so a quick answer to a question. The original one is the Washington, I can't read that, Wash Times Herald, and the newest one is on after.io. So not on the same site, but same picture. Okay. So when we saw that there was a link and that she had a possible son, Matthew, that we'll call him, we looked into who Matthew, and this is on FB now, we looked into who Matthew had friends with. There are 4 Sherry Fiddler accounts and 4 Myra Bowman accounts. Same lady, same person, same names that we saw earlier on TikTok. Okay, so that is on Facebook under the son's friend list. That brings us to TikTok. If you just do a quick search, everybody can do this as much as they want. There are tons of TikTok accounts. You can see it's all the same person. Some have friends and followers that are more than normal. Some have none at all. The thing in common is pictures that they post. She likes to use AI a lot. She follows a lot of similar people. Okay, she loves Dog the Bounty Hunter. She loves Keanu Reeves. She loves, I don't know. She gets very particular on those. So you see all of her accounts also follow them, but they also follow all of each other. They're all linked. So this is some of the accounts on TikTok.
Can I answer a question really quick?
Absolutely.
Angela, I don't know. We meant to look at the GoFundMe site to see if there was a GoFundMe under her name. I never got a chance to do that. I will say that when she is jumping in boxes telling her story, she is being gifted. So she is profiting off of this.
Correct.
And another thing that bothers me is if you look at this next account that's to the right a little on the laptop, the picture of the baby. Whose baby is that? Do you have permission to use a random picture of someone's baby? Like that's not okay.
And I do know that in the live on Saturday, they were talking about doing something for her, but they never said like what they were going to do, set up a GoFundMe or what.
Yes.
Also, I'll add the account with the baby's photo on it. I have a video posted on my page. I don't know if Colie has it on there, but that account is an account that frequented. I don't know if y'all remember when it was Mandy and Ash, and then Unfiltered Ash, I believe, they broke up. So she sat in Unfiltered Ash's box and spoke a lot, and also got gifted heavily.
I do think part of this is money driven. I think it's attention driven. Based on some other accounts, she likes to become obsessed with larger creators. There's one under the name Taylor, and she, with 2.8 million followers, I'm sure. Okay, here we go.
We'll get there. I got you.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of
You're good.
so much.
No, she does. She does, though.
But
As you can see.
feel it's absolutely money driven to a point, I believe. Most definitely attention driven.
Yeah. And another issue is using creators' names on TikTok and spreading false narratives on those that could really, really affect them. It could affect their platforms, their lives, if they're getting blamed for something as serious as this. You know, once we figured out that something was not right, we had to dig in a little bit deeper because she's blamed multiple people now. And when she did go into Jerry and Nicole's live, Jerry said, well, give me the list of the creators and we'll figure this out. And they're going down. And he also said at one point, which it's kind of funny, he said, if we find out that this is not true, I'll get off TikTok.
Yep, I'll get off the app altogether. Not that any of us believed that that would ever happen in a million years because he doesn't stand by his word. But here you go. I feel like it's kind of proven.
Yep, he was basically piggybacking onto the situation, not checking facts, which normally you shouldn't have to check facts. But yeah, there's tons and tons of this. So, okay. Back to TikTok.
Yes, the Ray account is her too. Yeah.
Here's another one. That is a picture of her mom. All of these have followers, okay? I have a spreadsheet. We'll go into that on a very, very basic basis, but trust me, they all follow each other, or they all have similar accounts, okay? See all of these? These are all proven to have links to her, okay? The same name. Here's another name, Sherry Timmons. Don't know where that came from. Another one, same lady, AI pictures. She also has similar bios in some of them.
Sunshine, and that's a great question. And the thing is she's active on almost all of them.
A lot of them.
And I'm actually going to look up the GoFundMe site now while we're sitting here, but I don't know which name to start with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's another name, Sherry Phillips. I think that could be her maiden name, but clearly that is not her. Similar bio. A big one we just found is this one. I don't know if you guys know who this creator is, but Taylor Odlazel, him and his wife had a really big platform. She unfortunately passed away. I believe it was from cancer. And she is claiming, clearly it's the same person, she is claiming that he hacked into her Gmail and TikTok and Facebook. Then we went to Instagram. Hold on, how to do a puzzle piece. We went to Instagram. Instagram has the most accounts compared to everything. Pages and pages and pages of similar names, similar pictures, similar friends. And there's even one with the Bowman name saying my son is in heaven in 2021 with the same picture.
Whoever that was that said that they found a GoFundMe, can you type the name in the chat? I'm on the site now just so I can send it to you.
Mm-hmm. So, from all of this, we have created a little sheet. I will show you. It is the many names of Sherry Fiddler. I have categorized as much as we found, and at some point I just stopped because there were so many and I still had to work today. There's only so much time you can put into it. But
and as I kept digging, I think for you too, we kept coming up with more names, like other names that she
Correct.
was, and it just got to the point where, okay, look, we found enough. My brain was fried. I'm pretty sure hers was too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so bear with us because, yeah, we're running. I mean, I've been up since 3 a.m. Saturday and this morning, whatever it is. It's nuts. So Facebook, I kind of put some notes in there, the ones that she's friends with. So she has plenty of Facebooks, but not as many as I thought. TikTok, the Sherry Fiddler 7 one, it's the one with yellow hearts. That's the account she used in Jerry's live saying Brandon did it on Saturday. It got turned private during the Saturday Night Live. During it. Originally, it followed me.
Oh my goodness, at what I just found.
Oh, great. There's a couple other ones that turned private during the live. There's some that follow her son on TikTok as well. This is her son, Matthew. He has 2 or 3 accounts. If you keep going, there are so many accounts linked. They either all follow each other, they have similar bios. The Ray Fiddler one was in Mandy's boxes, follows me. Some follow TJ, I mean, it's everywhere. The Molly page is the initial one of her blaming Jerry and Nicole for bullying, Sheep Show for protection. The notes, the pictures, she actually follows Hypno, Mandy, and she has that Team Brighter together in her bio. I don't know if you guys remember, I think Misty at one point said that. And so she put it there. And we just keep going on. Mind you, Facebook and TikTok alone, 33 different accounts. If we go to Instagram, here are all of her verified Instagram accounts because they either have a picture of her, they all follow somebody similar, or one of her other accounts follow each other. These are all her.
Pillow Princess, yes. Sheep Show is aware. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
She's absolutely aware. And Dodo Bird, I came across that name too, like towards the end of my search because I've been on the last week too, right there with you. Mm-hmm. And once I got to a whole different name, I was like, okay, all right.
Yep. Like where do you even start at that point? You know, obviously this is not what we do every day. This is a wild, thank you, Deborah, wild situation. One of her accounts on Insta follows a ton of Nicole's accounts. Colie LeVar, all of these accounts, and her son. So she's definitely watching. So if I keep going and keep going and keep going, I got to 75 and went, okay, I'm done. 75 different accounts on 3 different platforms.
So do I need to block her? I'm confused. What's going on? What are you confused on?
Who said it? So I need to block her. I'm confused. Oh, honestly, this is just, okay. The purpose of this is to show awareness to you guys of how many accounts this person has. Watch your followers, watch who you're talking to, because this person is claiming to be a million different people, is claiming certain stories that we cannot find any facts on. The only thing we think is the truth is she did lose a son at 17. It was just in 2009. Protect yourselves. This is more clearing people's name. Clearly, Jerry and Nicole didn't do that. Clearly, Brandon didn't do it. It couldn't be all of this stuff in the matter of a week. Something's not adding up. So this live was to let you guys all know what's going on. I literally found 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts in this that were following me alone. So this person is coming in to all of this. So just watch your back. We don't know her intentions. Clearly, the facts are not what you think they should be if this was the case, if this truly happened. There's no ill intent towards this person. I think there's other issues going on there.
Also, another, obviously she's getting inboxes, and yes, Judy, please message me. She's getting inboxes telling her story, and she's being gifted, and that's one thing we don't want that. We don't want people giving their money to someone that's very clearly lying. This is a slap in the face to anyone that has lost someone.
Especially a child, and especially in the manner that she claims. So, a baby recap. They're asking what made us look into it. This was sent to a creator. We didn't know at the time, but this was sent to a creator. This message saying this happened. Different name, same claim. This is how we got on the topic. I had a friend message me saying this is what was happening. A lady was coming into Jerry and Nicole's chat saying her son unalived himself because of bullying and blamed it on Brandon. This is the proof, quote unquote, in her bio.
That's originally how all this started, was basically like we weren't going to go any further. We had the live the other night to let Brandon know, to kind of let everyone know we were going to leave it at that. But then we kind of started digging a little more, like, wait a minute, this is dangerous. And I see someone asking if this is going to be reported to the authorities. I don't think it, other than it being morally wrong, I don't think she is broken any laws. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know.
We would have to talk to somebody that's in law enforcement or something to see. Obviously, there's a lot here, and I don't know.
I think that it would
going on,
matter
but-
what state it was in, one.
Sure.
And two, if she was directly pointing fingers at somebody with like a first and a last name. I know that she does say names in there, but you know, that could be Brandon from you know.
Yeah, we definitely, well, obviously Jerry and Nicole means Jerry and Nicole because that's, I mean, it's common sense. Yeah, she doesn't say last names or anything. Yeah, and that's the thing. It looks like she did lose a son, which is traumatic. It is terrible. It is very, very, very sad. But do we know that she's a real person? Well, we've seen videos. She blasts her son for being LGBT. Oh, her son's, yeah, that's great. Yeah, so I don't know. At this point, we just found information. We're trying to relay it to all of you guys to be on the lookout, be aware of who you're following, who follows you. Always double check stories. It's unfortunate that we can't take it at people's word anymore. But there's a lot more research on the back end, a lot more screenshots, a lot more everything. A lot. So this is just us trying to condense it to tell you guys that it's 75 different accounts already from us kind of not having the background for this. Just trying.
I think from a psychology standpoint, the scariest thing about all of this is the second obituary. Like, yes, she has how many ever accounts, but from a psychology standpoint, the fact that a second obituary was made and put up in what, 2025?
Yep, September. And it literally says where he was born, he liked riding his bike and listening to music and
Right.
French fries.
Yeah, I definitely think that that's probably my most worrisome, because the time that you took that in the note, the time that you took to do that, and you know that she's sitting in her head thinking it's wrong, but she did it anyways.
Yes, she does have the not page where she says her son's name is completely different. Another new last name. It's similar to one of them, but it's not the same. There's so many pages. Yeah.
And I will say, as much as many of us don't like Jerry and Nicole, still to go around saying that they bullied someone to do this isn't okay. No one deserves that. I don't care how crappy we all think they may be.
But they didn't know they were even blamed. They didn't know at that point.
Right. It didn't start out as that. You know, she jumped in their box over there to make it sound like someone else. And I think she did that to try to get everyone she could on her side to make traction with this story.
It's everywhere.
Jerry and Nicole, who's she going to do it to next? If anybody's ever lost a loved one to this, I know I have, and I sure in the hell wouldn't use it. You know, it's been 2 years since my twin did it, and I don't want to relive it. And this lady seems to want to relive it, and that's the sickening part of it. What's the end game?
I don't know. Yeah, there's already been multiple creators' names put into this situation. It's one thing if this happened and she had a son that did this situation, it was maybe from bullying and trying to frame it on somebody else. It is a whole new thing to put this situation that happened in the past, we don't know how he passed, but bringing it to now and blaming it on other people and creating all of this fake evidence to frame people.
She claimed this on Brandon too?
Yes.
And do we know anybody else she's claimed it on?
No, this is the one that she claimed on Brandon. I don't have the clip, but she was in Jerry and Nicole's live that said she kind of read this out and they flipped out and someone said, "Oh, that sounds kind of like Brandon." And she said something along the lines of ding, 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 you nailed it on the head or something. Then coincidentally, the same day or the same night, afternoon, she posted this as proof in quotes, which is not. And then if you look over here earlier, I don't know, it was like 6 or 7 posts earlier. She also posted this. And I don't know if you guys notice, but this term, unlive himself versus unlive yourself. I've never heard anybody say it that way, but it looks a bit suspicious.
Well, that's a mind-boggling, I'm telling you. I don't get this. There's something wrong with her?
It has to be. Has to be something, and this is not dogging on her. There's probably something very serious going on because it looks like she's been doing this for years and years.
With all these accounts she's had to have.
Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
Sunshine. I just wanted to commend you ladies on your work and on your detail, but I also wanted to say I was in that live when she was sitting there in Jerry's box, and nobody really tagged it towards Brandon until she said that word on a live.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when they were all like, Brandon says stuff like that, and she's like, ding, ding, ding. And then the funny thing about that, as soon as she said ding, 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 Brandon, she dropped out of the box.
And said she had to go, take care of herself or something and, get off of TikTok.
Right. She was able to compose herself that whole entire time, telling her sad sob story. And honestly, when I say this, I don't take this kind of subject lightly, but I call BS. I do. The proof is in the pudding. I call BS. I call it that is somebody on here that is trying to make money, and this is the way to do it. This is just my opinion, y'all. I'm not saying that it's the truth. I'm just saying from what I see and what I heard from her, I call BS. Especially prior to her being in the boxes, and then she goes and says, Nicole and Jerry.
Yeah, it can't be both. It can't be the same person on different accounts. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this little Bubba's got it looks like an oxygen tube or a feeding tube of some sort. So I think he was maybe sick for a while. I don't know. There's a lot of...
Dodo Bird commented in the comments that he had passed away from an illness due to not being able to digest protein.
Oh,
okay. That is an actual thing too. There are people out there that are allergic to protein that cannot digest it, and it can be fatal.
There's a lot to this. A lot to this.
But I honestly think that she's a woman down in her luck and is depressed and made up this story, and I think it's somebody else's kid that she's using. Again, this is just my opinion.
I would agree with that.
I have seen a lot of people pull a lot of shit on this app to get money, regardless if it is gifting or not. And like I said again, I state this is just my opinion, but I feel in my gut that that's not her child, and that is not her story.
Hold up. Not the case. I have looked through Facebook's. Let me try and find. I have a picture. So let me get to this. So here's a little bit of the facts. So Sherry Phillips, Fiddler, Oberst, Bowman, whatever it is her name. The dad's name is James Kelly Oberst.
Yes.
They had John Jacob Oberst, born in 1991, passed in 2009. The other son is James Matthew Oberst, but goes by Holman. So I don't know if she remarried and he took someone else's name. Not sure. He was born in 1990, according to his Facebook. So when I went through one of Matthew's Facebook accounts, he is friends with this person, quote unquote, his father. His father has a post, and I will find it right now. His father has a post that talks about the same kid.
Okay, while we find that post, can I just throw this out here that just popped in my head? There has been several creators, and I didn't mean to cut you off, hon. There has been several creators that have made multiple Facebook accounts as family members and carried on conversations with family members. And I'm not trying to denounce you. I'm just throwing that out there because
I know what you mean. Hold on. I've got it. It's a very legitimate Facebook of this James Kelly Oberst guy. He's got friends. He's got family. He's got lots of people.
So
He posts all the time.
To add to that, I'm sorry, before anyone gets any more confused about that. So I found obituaries, what appears to be grandparents or other relatives that actually look legitimate. It's got the funeral home name, everything, and it mentions predeceased or however it's worded, and it's got that child's name. As well as survived by so-and-so, so-and-so. I am trying to find that so I can send it over to you, Colie, so you can pull it out really quick so you can see what I mean. That's the only reason that leaves me to believe that it really might be her child. But I mean,
is it these ones? Oh, hold on. Is it the names preceded by Dale and Paula, Lowell and Jean, Tom and Beulah? I think it is Beulah.
That sounds familiar.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's on his original obituary. And then he does have in his original obituary, I'm looking at it, James Matthew Oberst of Washington. So that's the Matthew we're talking about. Grandparents Richard and Sandra Oberst. And then there's an uncle and an aunt. So a David and a Catherine Oberst. That were still around when he passed.
Okay, well, then maybe it is her son, and maybe she just couldn't face the fact, and nobody is giving her support, and it happened a while ago, and she's just depressed and wants money.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I do believe it was her son because there are records. This is definitely her name, and all of her accounts. I mean, everything ties back.
Yeah, I was seeing you showing the accounts, like how many accounts she has, and she follows those accounts with those accounts. It's like, damn.
So I don't know if you want to make me bigger, but here is the Richard Oberst. I'm believing it was his grandfather. So if you see right there, he has
parents and one grandson.
John
Yep.
Jacob Oberst.
Yep. I mean, from all of the posts, from her pictures, I mean, she has a picture of him in his casket, his grave. There's some of it that I think is the truth.
I got a question to ask you, too. How come at the bottom of that obituary, did somebody pass away from cancer? Because it says to make a memorial donation to the American Cancer Society.
I think the grandfather could have.
Okay.
There's lots of people.
Do that instead of little flowers.
Yep. Yep. So,
And also, if you notice, a lot of people that pass away, unfortunately, from mental illnesses, they'll have, like, if you're suffering from mental illness and you need help, reach out to this number, or the same thing that you just saw there, please donate to so-and-so. That's usually how those go. So, I don't know. There's just a lot of little things that when you really start looking, they don't make sense.
and TJ looked into 911 calls. We have looked into, so many other things behind the scenes. There's no obituaries, recent obituaries, in any name that she lists saying that a son did that anytime soon, or not soon, but anytime recently.
Well, if it was recent, she would really be tore up. She wouldn't be on TikTok going box to box.
But also so Molly said it was on Friday that they had the funeral, but they didn't have a funeral home lined up yet, so that doesn't make much sense. Also, the Sherry account said it was Saturday morning.
And I agree with Sunshine. If this was a fresh incident, she wouldn't be sitting there hopping to box and pointing fingers to blame. And honestly, I think anymore nowadays, people are using Jerry and Nicole's name to gain clout because they are a hot commodity on here if you're on the right side of TikTok.
Also, one of the comments she had made in one of the awareness creators' lives was, and 20 minutes ago, like she just said, my son unalived 20 minutes ago, himself 20 minutes ago, as a comment in a creator's live.
Recently?
You gotta be kidding me.
I also want to add, I'm so sorry, I'll be super quick. I did, as far as the criminal background, I did come across, so if you remember when she was reading the supposed note that was left, she mentioned they are saying that my grandparents passing away was my fault, meaning the son. I found some charges for battery, and from what I've also read, it looks like it might be battery against an elderly person. So I don't know if that's what she's kind of tying with each other, like why someone would say that.
But it's tied to the other son.
Right. The
Not
one that's
this one.
supposedly still alive. Excuse me.
Yes.
I don't want to confuse anyone.
It's supposedly. Hold on, we'll get there.
I also found that a Sherry Fiddler in the same area as her received a PPP loan. I don't know if you all remember during COVID for small businesses and self-employed people. One she got, if that's her, which I'm pretty sure it is because of the area, for a little over $20,000. So again, it just ties back to what are we doing for money? What are we doing for attention?
Well, what kind of business, though? Did it state what kind of business?
It just said self-employed.
So basically, she put self-employed and basically took the money and ran.
She's also on LinkedIn claiming to be a nurse.
Yes. And then she's got another LinkedIn that also says that she's a home health aide.
Well, I can see the home health aide, but I can't see the nurse.
If you look on some of her pages that she's made, I can't remember which one. Forgive me.
AI ones.
The AI one. She said, "I'm so good at being a nurse. I love being a nurse," and it's obviously a picture of her in scrubs. That's not her, but turned into AI. But that's just another. Why would you make that up and claim that?
Yeah, it's not real pictures.
I'm taking care of my loved one.
Please don't. Please don't. Yeah.
So at this point, I don't know if people have more questions. Obviously, we're just opening up this can of worms. This is what we've found in 2 days. We don't.
You ladies have done a great job on this.
Yeah, you have. That's what I was going to say. Like, I commend you guys on the deep dive that you've done. I mean, I've done deep dives, but you guys went above and beyond with graphs and stuff and slideshows. Like, I commend you, ladies, for real.
We weren't stopping, and I'm still not done. I'm still not satisfied. I'm one of those people. My brain won't stop until I get and I don't know that I'm going to get an answer than any of us will, but I'm going to keep going because I feel like there's more.
And it was because there are so many different important pieces of this situation. One, the piece that the story that a child did something or hypothetically did something like that because of harassment and bullying on this app. That is one. Two is the validity of that. And three, the blaming of other creators and other people for him, quote unquote, doing that. There's all of these issues. We couldn't just sit and go, well, hope it shakes out, guys.
Anybody tried reaching out to her on I don't know which account you would actually try to find her on, but
Nope. I don't think I could hold my tongue.
I spoke with, country girl traveling USA. She had messaged me earlier today, and supposedly in the messages she said she did call her or message her, and then she blocked her. So that's how she goes with communication. If you reach out, you message her, she blocks you.
Look, listen, I will tell you ladies, one person that can get information from her just by conversation is Sunshine. I have seen Sunshine get into boxes, and he just by carrying on conversation and the way he carries on his conversation, he'll have their full last name, what they ate for dinner, and what they're doing tonight. No joke.
But the whole thing is we can't get her in a box and would not know what account. And now that you've seen that she has been getting called out for the past couple of days, she's privated everything.
Now, if someone thinks
on high alert.
someone has talked to her enough and thinks that they could, I'm all for it. But do I think that it'll happen? I don't. Also, Colie, Dodo Bird is about to send you a screenshot. So apparently she's going by a whole new name on Facebook now that she's using, like just recently. And also, to add on to that, we all know that our judicial system, isn't perfect. They make mistakes. Innocent people go to jail and prison every day. And to make claims like this, what if? Like, just what if? That would be. I don't want to see that happen. And I feel like she's going to continue, especially if she's already using another account under another name that's completely different from the ones that she's using here.
Colie, Dodo Bird said that you need to add her. I don't know if you saw that.
Just did.
Okay.
Have you got an account that she seems really active on right now?
It'd be either the Molly Oberst. So Molly Oberst was active 5 days ago. The Sherry Fiddler one is the one that she's most recently active on.
Did you send them to me? The recent.
And then there's the Myra Bowman as well. Yeah, okay. I mean, I can send you a link to the.
Yeah, do that.
That page of all of them.
Yes, and I sent them to you.
You know who that reminds me of?
Sunshine, you have them in your DMs as well. I sent them to you yesterday.
Okay, I thought so, yes.
Yeah. So they're all here. You can kind of go through and find the notes, but you can kind of tell which ones that she uses more frequently.
I'll definitely try to see if I can. It might
Work
take
your
me a few
magic,
days.
Sunshine. Work your magic. I think you can. Did you guys see what Lisa said, by the way? Lisa said she looked up her names on the nurses registry and nothing. No license, no state board. Nothing.
Yeah. Well, you guys see how she's older. I don't know her birth date, but she is older. Her one son is at least 35 right now.
I also think that she may more likely to communicate with Sunshine because he is a male.
I agree.
And she wanted to communicate with Jerry, who is a male, and seems to be blocking females. So I think Sunshine is a good person to reach out.
I will say, though, if anyone does reach out, be careful, because we see a history of her latching on and accusing. I mean, that Taylor guy had 2.8 million followers, and she didn't mind making up lies about him.
I was getting ready to say that. So that's where somebody's got to be careful, because they're going to be the next victim of her writing a whole new letter saying this person made my son.
Gosh knows what she can come up with any kind of man that message her, because women can say. So just be careful, be mindful.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I don't know if there's a legal action that we
There is, if she's
Should
collecting gifts or has a GoFundMe, theft by deception. So if there is a legit GoFundMe and it is not going towards what she is saying it is going towards, that is considered theft by deception. And
Almost like
also,
she's trying to
go
get a
ahead.
group to get together, and I've seen this before, trust me, where groups feel bad for somebody, and next thing you know, they've got them in a box and people's throwing them all kinds of gifts, and they're just setting their world up for them.
Yep. I know she probably walked away out of Jerry's live with probably like $20 in her pocket after TikTok took their amount. I mean, it's $20, but $20 in this economy nowadays is $20.
Right.
But I'm going to drop, ladies. I just wanted to tell you, great work. I'll be in the comments. Sunshine,
Appreciate
it's always
you.
nice to see you.
And
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, thank you.
yeah, she's got to have a bigger end game to this, though, and that's what I'm stuck on.
I don't know. I don't know
Unless she's
if
just
it's
this
a
miserable in
mental
life.
illness.
I think might be a big thing.
I think
her
it's
mental illness.
Yeah.
Dodo Bird says that she also went into Football's live and made bank. That's right. I did hear she went in there.
House burned down.
She's looking for anybody to platform her.
So, Dodo Bird, I saw that GoFundMe. I'm actually going to pull it back up because that is the one a few minutes ago where I said, you won't believe what I found. So, the states that pull up with her name range from California to Indiana, Missouri, Georgia, Mississippi. They're all over the place. I don't think she's in California anymore. I think she might be in Missouri.
It's either Missouri or Indiana right now. Yes. That's the two that. Exactly.
Well, we don't want her in Indiana.
And another thing, if everyone listened to her reading the letter, she said that she was looking for a funeral home to take him, and then her next breath was, "Oh, his funeral is Friday at 10 a.m." How? How? It doesn't work like that. How are we moving that quick?
But then Sherry said, so that was Molly. And Sherry, same person, said it was Saturday and she just got back from it when she was in Jerry's live. So nothing is adding up.
Most of the time when a body is sent from the hospital to the morgue and then from, the preparation and everything, you're looking almost 2 days.
And apparently it happened Wednesday, but then in some other cases it wasn't Wednesday or Tuesday night or however it was. None of it ties together.
Dodo Bird, I noticed that too, that in the pictures of the cemetery, the ground isn't disturbed at all. Like the grass is
this one?
Perfect.
Yeah. So I think it was Judy. Judy, if you're still in here, yeah, there you go. You were talking about the GoFundMe with the different name. I looked into that story because apparently those two ladies were unalive. That story is real, so that's not her.
Also on this profile, if you look at the photo with the son in the casket, it definitely looks photoshopped or generated to put him in there.
Or super old.
I don't think it's photoshopped. I think it's genuinely from 2009.
That's a real photo.
Yeah, I think that's from 2009.
When you had to print everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can see. I don't know if you can see, but
oh right,
yeah, she's like holding that actual picture.
And sorry,
taking a picture.
One of you ladies on the panel right here are mothers.
Nope.
Yes.
None of your mothers.
I am. Yes.
I am.
I'm a mom.
How many of you would take that picture?
No.
0%.
No, never.
See, there's another
Also,
problem
wouldn't post
with
it everywhere.
Definitely wouldn't be posted exactly.
Yes.
I mean, I have seen people take pictures at funerals similar to that situation, but they do not. What's happening? My phone. Sorry.
Yeah, they definitely don't post it.
No.
Yeah. I think at my dad's funeral, my mom did take a picture. I have never seen it, and I don't even think she's looked at it again.
Sorry, Dramamine morning.
To be honest, that's not a memory that I would want to have in my head. I would want to have the memories, the happy living.
Exactly.
Yes.
After it happened, you wouldn't
Yes.
even think about taking that picture.
Nope. Not at all.
That would be private. That would be, it's just. I know everyone kind of thinks differently and whatnot, but I think everyone kind of feels the same when it comes to stuff like that. And another thing, and I don't mean to be graphic, but if he did pass away from that, usually that's not an open casket type thing. So, again, that's another thing that doesn't add up with the story. In my opinion.
See there.
So at this point, everybody, I appreciate everybody being here and kind of getting down to the nitty gritty of this. There's a lot to go over. There's a lot to the situation. I don't know the next steps at this point. We'll continue to work on it and see what we should or could do with this. The only thing is just be mindful of who you are following, who follows you. Be safe out there. You know, TikTok allows a lot of content that might not be the best. Just check your followers. Yeah. I don't know.
Appreciate you ladies doing this too. And you're right. You got to protect who's following you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly terrifying. This is scary. This is a scary situation.
I mean, if she can do this to Jerry and Nicole, and I really don't care much about what happens to them. But if it's wrong, it's not right to do to somebody.
Exactly.
You can't put that jacket on somebody that it's not true.
Exactly.
And Jerry is using this narrative to this day of our friend talking about Sherry Fiddler, son unalived himself a couple of days ago. So we got to do everything we can to help her. So
Yes.
Jerry is taking on this narrative.
It's adding to his narrative and his platform that he claims is so.
Yeah, Jerry's a
all the
conner.
streamers.
He'll leech onto anything.
Colie, I
we're
know
all
you said
bullies.
that you sent it to somebody in his chat, but I haven't heard him say anything about it. I think that when he finds out, he's gonna lose it.
And that is fine. He rightfully should. I didn't want to overstep before we had a big conversation about it and say, here, people that treat all of us like crap, here's this. Let's let everybody else know. And if they want to finally listen to any of us, that's fine.
Can I say?
Got it restricted.
Can I say this? Too? I'm glad that y'all was able to talk to Brandon's dad because Brandon. Just say that Brandon wasn't in the right state of mind. And he was to actually hurt himself thinking that he may have said something or somebody else for that matter that may not, be in the right mental state. And she's putting blame on these people and they actually do something to themselves. Like that's so dangerous for them. And
it could literally turn so quick.
Yeah, and I didn't realize after you posted because this is the first time I've seen that account, and I went back and looked at the accounts, and she in fact is following me, and I was like, oh no.
She's following a lot of you guys in a lot of these accounts. I will tell you, a lot of us are being.
And she's not only following, like if you don't follow the Jerry and Nicole awareness, she's not only following creators from that awareness, she's basically following Sheena Sweetser awareness. It looks like the scammer, the beggar.
I did send,
all of that.
Tara, I did send a scam slam. So she's now aware. I did send this live to her and explain to her.
Oh, hold up, guys.
Do you see what Lee Shay said?
I just got something from. Oh, Fly's family had something for
Sunshine,
her
you
family.
can request back up.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, guys. Look at this. This Jenny just sent me. I don't lie about my boys. Bring gone. How dare you look up my information about my kids? I never blame Jerry and Nicole, so stay off my pages, please.
What?
Okay, we literally have
Wow.
you speaking it with your own words.
Unless you have a evil twin, I don't know. Thank you, Jenny. That just shows. I don't think this person will stop. Unfortunately, I think there's more to it. I think it's a lot worse than we ever thought. I mean, it is a lot worse. Sorry, it is. Like, you can stay. You're fine. I don't care.
I also want to say that another thing that I found interesting about her, or the note, was so supposedly the people of TikTok bullied and harassed him to the point of this happening. And in his note, he asks for the people of TikTok to protect his mother. Like, that doesn't, no, we don't, you would never do that. I would never.
The note was never even about him either.
Right. But I'm just pointing out, the little things. Like, I don't know if everyone, like, thought about it or if maybe I overthought it. But it's just, I don't know. It's sick. And then finding this GoFundMe, I'm going to put it up. It's kind of long. I don't know for sure that this is her. Kind of what it says sounds like her. It's under the name Sherry Bowman with the correct spelling. Actually, I will send it to you.
If I was sending my last note to my mom, it would not be of, oh, have these people take care of you on TikTok. That would not be it.
No.
It's to call a creator out by name and say, oh, I've seen you in her chat commenting. Like, what that... It would be different if maybe there was a personal relationship or something, but not... It just,
That's wild.
Also, I don't know if you're following Colie or TJ or anybody is still following that unfiltered Ash. She is live right now, and that's the box that Ray Fiddler was in.
Who's live?
Yeah. I can show more. Hold on.
That unfiltered Ash, Miss Shorty?
The one where she was friends with Mandy.
Yes.
Yep, hold on.
Hold on. Is she in Ash's box? Is she in Ash's box right now?
Not right now.
No, but she has been in her box before, and Ash is live. So if you wanted maybe to ask her if she'd come over here and see what she knows.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
So,
Thanks,
Okay,
Shorty.
you guys see this?
I'm going to email this to you really quick. It's probably going to drop me. I will be right back.
Yes, she was always in their boxes.
You see that?
A lot.
So that is one of the accounts.
Yeah, that's
And
that
when
baby.
when they split up, she would like go back and forth, and I don't know who she ended up being on, like which side.
She landed on the Ash side, I believe.
Okay.
Here's the two boys. It kind of cuts it off on her post, but you can see the one has the NG tube that we think. I think the other one is the Matthew one. I'm just gonna go through. We've got tons more, guys. On one of her accounts, she faked that. I don't know if you guys can see that dog, the bounty hunter, loved her. Hello, Sherry. I love you with my whole soul. Something, something, something. That was one of her accounts. Basically said, hope his husband or her husband doesn't say anything. Blah blah blah. Wild. There's another one. I mean, guys, this is like nonstop. It is everywhere.
We haven't even found how many other names because, like I said, there's now a new name. And I know that this is heavy.
I have that name.
So
I just
if
didn't have it on Facebook.
needs to drop or needs to like dip out, we would all understand.
Yeah, it's a lot. Unfortunately, she's using almost the worst situation anybody could go through for her
I agree. And
benefit.
I also believe, like a lot of people are saying, mental health. I do believe she has severe mental health,
Oh yeah.
something going on there to go to this extent to share catfishing, lying about her unalive son as recently as a couple of days ago.
Yep.
So there's definitely
Yeah. I mean,
more
it's
to the story, but legally,
everywhere.
Colie,
I don't know what.
I sent that link to you in our group chat with Tara, and I think Dodo Bird sent the pictures of the new name and the new profile.
Yeah,
that she
I
made
have
using.
that name. It just wasn't, I couldn't backtrack to Facebook, but I have it. Hold on.
It didn't go through TJ in the
So
group. Is it group text?
there,
Oh wait, the other one maybe.
Yeah,
right here.
group text. It's just a link in the group text. Yeah.
You can't really see it, but it's Julie Phillips here on Insta. Another Julie Phillips on Insta. So I started on Facebook, went to TikTok, then went to Insta, and with all of the new Insta ones, I didn't go back. I didn't have time. But yes, I'm sure there's tons more. Fly and her family having something. Yeah, I did see that. And yes, that's a real situation that happened. And it happened within the last couple of months. But yes, that did happen. It is a very real, a very serious situation.
I wonder if maybe because, since she follows this whole Jerry and Nicole debacle, if that kind of triggered her to say or to come up with this story around the time that she did. Because I've seen people mentioning, what if it's around the anniversary and it's bringing back feelings? I could think that, but this happened, May 20th? I mean, I guess that could very well be.
Yeah, I don't know the exact day he passed from this because it just says Wednesday at a hospital in Indianapolis.
Right.
It doesn't say.
I don't know. There's so
she's
many.
wanting to be
Oh wait,
part of
wait.
it.
May 20th.
Yeah, May 20th. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot, guys. It's a lot.
So he passed away in Indianapolis.
Fly's person was
yes.
April 22nd.
Riley Hospital, Indianapolis.
Yeah, that's a children's hospital.
But now this says John Oberst of Washington, but it's Washington, Indiana, not just Washington.
I have that other GoFundMe green screened if you want to pull it up. Make me bigger.
So if that's Washington, Indiana, they would have had to medevac him to the Indianapolis area Riley Hospital.
It's possible.
And Shorty said Ash is coming. Oh, she's here.
She's here. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see.
I just invited her. Oh,
hello, beautiful people.
Gary Bowman.
Yeah.
So, she told me on the phone. I was live because I also found out some interesting information.
Before you go, who is she? Can you tell me a name?
I'm talking about Ray. Are we talking about Ray Fiddler? Are we talking about the same?
It's a different name.
Yeah, it's a different name, but yeah, with the baby picture.
Okay, yeah. So Molly, Molly Ober or whatever as well.
Yep.
Yeah. No, trust me. That's why I went live because.
Yep. We got it all.
Yeah. She's also going around the app telling people, and I want to confront her because I don't appreciate her going around here saying that the reason why I haven't been live in a couple days or a week is because Jerry and Nicole have threatened me and apparently Husky and their followers have showed up to my doorstep.
Nope.
No, I'm sorry, but I have a life off TikTok. I don't sit on TikTok. I'm a mom. I'm a single mom. I got to do what I can to, support my family and my son and me. And the last thing on my mind right now is sitting on TikTok. I'm out in the middle of, making, deliveries and stuff. But yeah, I have a couple of people that have brought it to my attention.
Oh,
And
we've deep dived. If you want to
Yes.
just
yeah,
look.
Also,
no,
Ash,
please
could I ask
tell
you a
me.
quick question, Ash? Are you still in contact with her, or has she blown you off and blocked you?
So she has me as a friend. I've blown her up with invites, because I want to, like I said, I want to confront her. One thing I don't appreciate, you can talk shit about me all you want, right? I don't give a shit. Like, at the end of the day, I've watched 2 of my relatives unalive, due to cancer, COPD. Like, I don't give a shit. I've watched, I went in the day before my, my C-section and lost my baby. Like, there's nothing on this app that you could say to me that's going to hurt my feelings. And that's the straight up truth. Like, I don't give a shit. But the moment you sit there and bring up my child, you best believe I'm coming hell on wheels. You don't talk about my child. And the fact that you want to sit there and say, oh, well, Jerry and Nicole threatened her and her child. No, that never happened.
Oh, we know. We've got videos. Do you want to see? Hold on. Do you want to see
If
how
you
many
ever
names
get
she
her in
has
your
on here?
box, Ash, can you invite Sunshine and Smiles that's in the 2 boxes below you if you get to speak
Oh,
to
yeah.
her on a cordial level? Because he is a good resource to speak with her and maybe get some answers respectfully, if that makes sense.
Ash, just look. This is like scratching the top of all of this. Facebook?
Do you mind if I invite 2 other people
No,
that
of course.
okay, yeah. Let me invite these 2 people.
There's so far with what we've uncovered, there's over 76 accounts on 3 apps, bunches of names, a lot of fake information, fake obituaries. It's absolutely wild. We can do a quick recap, but it's been basically 48 hours of nightmare trying to dig into all of this.
And I saw that you
Because
were live, Ash, so that's why I had Miss Shorty come over to you to
No,
see if
I'm
you would come
glad.
over and
Look,
speak.
I am glad you guys did.
Mhm.
Because we, and when I say we, I'm talking me, Sheila, and Dawn. We've had suspicions of her.
Do you see this?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
So
we know
she's in
that you're
there.
not together anymore, so we're not hashing your past with anybody
No,
else. This
it's
is
the
just
Ray.
to her in the box.
I
It's
do
her in
want
the
to
box.
ask, Chloe, can we, if unless anyone has objections to it, in case people weren't in here, I see some new people, and so Ash can listen to it. The video that she recorded. Now, if it's
Absolutely.
too heavy and y'all don't want to listen to that again, totally understand.
Yeah, take a step back from it.
Also,
We'll
it's a
wait to make
trigger
sure
warning.
Ash's people come.
Yes, it's also a trigger warning, and please tap your way through that video. It has to deal with an unaliving of a child and a huge trigger warning. So if you seem like it's going to trigger you, we will not be upset if you have to take time away and need to come back.
Just let me know when the people that need to be here are here, and we'll do a quick little.
As long as Ash is listening,
I think she had a couple people.
Well,
as soon as she
I
comes
would say
back,
I would love for Dawn and Sheila, because they're the ones that brought this to my attention as well.
Okay.
The both of them, I spent time on the phone with Dawn earlier talking about it, and that's what, after hearing what I heard from Dawn, that's what made me want to go live and address her and confront her. I've invited her I've been live for an hour and a half. and she never even bothered to come in. So I think she knows that people have caught on to her.
She does. I'll
And
show you. Right here. Hold on. I'll show you one thing.
Ash, can I ask which account she has been messaging you off of on here?
I think it's the Ray one, the one with the baby.
The Ray one? Okay.
okay, so Dawn's right there. Dawn, do me a favor and invite Sheila in here as well, because it has to do with what the three of us talked about earlier. That's insane.
She's aware this is the Sherry profile, but there's 75 more.
Also, Ash, can I ask you, maybe you know, who is the baby in that profile picture?
I have no clue. I have absolutely not a slightest idea. She never, so like, she would sit here and like, excuse my language, but bitch and mom, oh, I'm getting blacked out of lives. Nobody wants me around, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, bro, I'm sorry, but I got my own shit to freaking deal with.
I'm sorry.
I can't be dealing with your shenanigans and your bullshit.
I also remember when, not bringing anything up, when there was a separation. I remember her coming to you on your platform and love bombing you and begging you, and that she's always you.
So look, I'm gonna be completely upfront and honest with you guys, and I told Dawn this earlier. Okay, I may look like, oh, you could pull a fast one over on me, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to act stupid just to make you think I'm stupid. But I knew what the hell was going on the entire time. So when that whole situation that was going on with me and that person that shall not be mentioned, I knew she was playing me and her at the same time. Like, I already knew that. So, like, I already knew that she was acting two-faced to my face. Like, I already knew. But I wanted to see how long it would take her to admit that she played both sides.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb. I see that she hasn't blocked me on the Myra Bowman account, which is the last account I had any interaction with her on. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. And I'm gonna share this to her. Either she comes in or she doesn't.
Go for it.
I can also share it on the Ray Fiddler account too, because I have her. The last interaction that I had with her was, God, I think either last week or the week before. She messaged me, she messaged me about Jerry and Nicole, and I said, look, I don't give a shit about Jerry and Nicole anymore. They're both weird. They're both sketchy. I'm not gonna let that situation consume my life anymore. I mean, obviously, I covered it there for a little bit, and then I said, you know what, look, like, I'm not benefiting anything from this. Like, she's gonna do what she wants at the end of the day, and that's why I stopped talking about it. But that's the last interaction that I had with her.
Super quickly, there was someone that just came in with the name Mira. If you could.
I saw that. I took a screenshot. It is a picture. I'm gonna send it to you in our group chat really quick.
If you're in here and you're not the Mira or one of the many Miras we're talking about, if you could just comment, or if you're already gone, you're gone, that's fine, but there's a lot going on with this.
Well, I want to appreciate you for bringing this to my attention, as well as the other two that have told me about it. And I knew that there was something sketchy about her when I met her, but I couldn't exactly put my finger on it, if you guys know what I mean. There was just something odd about her.
Yep, you have no idea at this point. We will do a quick...
We're going to do a quick recap shortly.
Yes, we will. We were just making sure the people that needed to be in here are here. It doesn't look like the same person.
Dawn, are you still here? That's wild behavior.
My head hurts.
And what is the other account you're waiting on, Ash? Dawn was here. And who else?
Cool cat.
Yep,
Okay.
that's what we're gonna go over. Yep, we're diving into it. Okay, are
Yes,
we good
officially,
to?
Cakes. You're gonna get the
Okay,
recap
Dawn's here.
shortly.
If if honestly, Dawn, if Sheila doesn't come in, we'll just fill her in off live on a 3-way call. And
I
then
will also
if
pull
she
the
has any
live
questions,
yeah,
yeah, if she
of
has
this
any
live.
questions, and she can reach out to Colie and anybody on the panel, because what we talked about earlier is exactly what they're about to go over.
Mm-hmm.
And to y'all in the comments about Jerry, so y'all know Jerry lies, and y'all know that he doesn't care if a story. I wouldn't be shocked if he's not behind all of it. And
I don't think
it's
so though, because she's
usually
been doing it for years.
Jerry
right.
gets everything he deserves.
What I mean is, like, it wouldn't shock me for him to say, "Hey, do this," because he knows it will bring more attention to him. I put nothing past him.
Oh yeah.
I will say this. So, as somebody that has been on this app since 2021, I have not once ever, and I mean ever, heard about Jerry or ever heard about Nicole.
Because they weren't
until all this crap went down. So the whole I've known her for 2 years is a bunch of bull crap.
It's 3 years now. He changed it recently.
Is it?
Also, Colie, I shared this to my friend Teresa, who posts live replays of certain awareness lives.
Okay.
Do we have your permission if she can
Do your
pull it and
thing.
post it on her
Do your
page?
thing.
Okay.
Before we start again, I'm going to go to the bathroom since I've been on here for 447 hours today. So give me 1 second.
Listen, it's been a lot. Me and Colie have been digging into this. I know since at least Friday. I believe Friday evening is when she messaged
Saturday
me.
at 3.
Was it Saturday? I don't know. My
Saturday,
brain's fried.
3-ish.
And we haven't stopped.
I wish.
Yes, it was Saturday.
So, I wish one of you would have gotten a hold of me sooner, because I was going. So I was.
We didn't know you were involved.
So I was actually. So me and Dawn wanted to, like. Dawn's the one who brought it to my attention first, because she told me that she was scrolling through her FYP and the Molly video popped up on her FYP, and if you look at if you scroll down to Ray Fiddler's videos, right, it shows a video of her, and then you go to the Molly girl, and they're the identical people, and I didn't notice that until I literally looked at it earlier when she sent me the video. She sent me the video of both accounts, and I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
And the only reason that I knew, because I had that video on my page and I had sent it over to Colie of her in your boxes under that account, because she was in over the weekend Jerry's live under the Sherry Fiddler account in their box with the yellow hearts. I saw that you were live and I had Miss Shorty come and get you because I wasn't sure if you were still in contact or knew anything about this catfish right now.
So, officially, Cakes, we believe Molly is Ray. Absolutely. And you just spoke with her?
Molly, Sherry.
Yeah, there's
Myra.
several.
Julie,
several different last names.
Cakes, would you mind coming up and getting a box a moment and explaining?
Oh, she's already asked. She's here.
Okay,
Anyone that isn't sure, give us a minute.
You're fast, Cakes.
I only have a few minutes because I'm getting ready for work, but yes, I have spoke with Ray actually quite a bit, and I did not realize Ray and Molly were the same, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't go to people's profiles, but Molly came up on we were following each other, and then a video came up of her deceased child,
And then there was a video of, and what made me go to her page is there was a video explaining that her son just passed and, you know, going into detail over bullying. And then I went to her page and there was a deceased video of her child inside of a casket. I commented on the one video and I didn't realize this was Ray. I honestly feel so violated right now.
There's more than just Ray. I will show you super quick. You don't need to see details, but the blue is Facebook, red is TikTok, and green is Instagram. These are all linked to the same person claiming to be Sherry, Ray, Myra, Molly, whatever. There are over
Molly.
76 accounts. This is just like scratching the surface.
I'm so sorry. I got somebody sent me this live because they knew that she came into my lives quite often and other people that I sat with at one point in time. And like, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really focused so much on her at the time as I was Jerry and Nicole, but I haven't even been involved in that for quite some time.
Right.
But I feel actually violated because I feel like I just commented on her video today about her son passing.
There's a lot of you guys that commented on her video, or they said like I'm not going to name names, but there are tons of creators that either follow her or have one of her accounts following you guys. You guys have all really mentioned things on her pages, and I don't think anybody knew they were all the same person.
I know. I noticed Cake's actually, like, I think you messaged or commented on it today, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's insane.
Because like sits like, you know, when somebody says something like that, that sits close to me near and dear. I lost my 16-year-old nephew and she said her son was 17. I didn't even realize that was all the same person because I don't, you know, I'm going to be honest. I don't go to people's profiles very often like that. And now I feel very, very violated.
I feel like everyone should.
I just want to reiterate, I know a lot of people that are in here and on the panel. I just want to reiterate, I'm thankful for everybody being respectful to each other because we're all here for the same reason. Awareness on this, even if, you know, some of us don't get along outside this platform. So I just want to thank everybody in here for being respectful to everyone.
Yeah. No matter what people have.
I have a question. Is that the Molly video?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the Molly video. And then if you go to that page, is it still up? The one of her supposed deceased child in a casket?
Yeah,
Yes.
Wait, what?
Oh, girl.
Yes.
Hold
no,
on.
I didn't see that.
There's the Molly one. Molly also, I don't know, I can't remember which creator. Molly also told a creator the same situation on Wednesday. That post was done. This is what I got from a creator on here, or one of my friends on here, that said a different person said the same thing. The Sherry Fiddler. This is Sherry Fiddler. It's the same person.
Okay, so it's Jerry, Molly, Ray. What's her actual freaking name?
We believe it's Sherry Fiddler.
Yes.
We do not know exactly, but even when you look up Sherry Fiddler, hold on, let me move this. Do you see what's in the parentheses? Myra Bowman. Myra Bowman has the same pictures and videos as Molly and Sherry.
Also, I have one question. Sorry to interrupt. Do you ladies know if she is in Indiana or what was the other state?
I have no idea.
I'm in Indiana, and she said she was in Indiana when we had spoke.
Okay.
Sheila's in here now, guys, so.
Okay.
I was trying. Is that cool, Cat? I was trying to let her up.
Yeah, that's
Sheila. I thought it was an accident and I declined it.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, I
declined it too.
Sorry.
I told him we
I'm
don't
so sorry.
want her in Indiana.
Well, don't send her to Ohio.
Yeah.
Huh.
Send her down south.
To Ohio. Yeah.
Don't send her to Michigan.
Okay,
All right, so Colie is going to play this video now.
I have one quick question before you play the video.
Go for it.
Has anybody verified that this person may have all these accounts? I just want to ask this because I am sitting in your panel. Has anybody verified that she has had a child that has maybe passed away a long time ago and she has kind of lost her marbles?
Yes, as far as we know. I'll show
2009
you.
and 2025 is what she's posted.
Okay.
So we found an obituary that looks to be legitimate.
There's
from
2 of them.
May 20th, 2009.
Okay.
I do believe that really happened. I'm not sure that it happened from, self, done by himself or whatever. But yes,
Right. I just want to make sure maybe she's kind of,
Yeah, that's our thought. Yes.
Okay.
So this is the official, quote unquote, official obituary from May of 2009.
Okay.
With the same picture.
Wow.
Just remember the picture. Remember the name James Kelly and Sherry Phillips Oberst.
Right.
Sophomore.
Look, can you move a little bit closer so I can get a screenshot of this?
I do
We can send you links.
I'd like to know. Okay, yeah, if you could send it to me, I would like to do my own research as well.
I also want to add that I found obituaries from maybe what's grandparents or something like that, and the John Oberst is mentioned as being passed on. So he's mentioned in other obituaries that are actually legitimate. You can tell that they are legitimate obituaries.
Well, and we have linked this father to him, the son, and the other son, and her accounts. So it all kind of ties together.
She called me last week and told me that her son had passed away at 6:30 that morning.
She keeps changing the time.
His dad found him dead in the bedroom.
I'm going to go ahead and say she's in a psychosis.
He had passed away at 11:45, and then she went in his room, and his room had not been slept in.
I think she's in a psychosis, but I'm going to hop down in the comments because I am getting ready for work.
Sounds good. Yeah, and I'll ask, thank you all for being here. We will get to the bottom of all of this. We will answer all of the questions.
Colie,
yeah.
Do you see Teresa MF 2.0 who just commented in here? We'll be posting the live, pulling it and posting it tonight, right, Teresa? So this whole entire live replay will be on her page, so you will have the recap and all the information.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
So if you want to follow Teresa, she will have it up.
To make this short and sweet for you, Tamlin, basically, the son that passed away was in 2009, not last week or the week before, and that's the story she's going with. She's going with that people of TikTok bullied him to that point. That's kind of the issue here, is she's playing on people's emotions.
There's a lot to it. So what I will ask now is everybody on the panel to mute so I can play the 6-minute and 56-second video. This is of a person called Molly Oberst. Okay. This originally was brought to somebody's attention in a message. These are all from TikTok, but they are also, I can't put this anywhere. These are also, we've asked permission for everything. This is not for malintent. This is all for good. This is trying to bring awareness to the situation. Clear people's names. Also bring awareness to the fact that bullying was used in this situation, and so was blaming or framing people. It's a very serious topic. This video, listen very carefully to the words, to what is said, and just make your own judgment on it, but also just bear with us. This is all brand new to us, but also it's a lot. So if you need to take a break, please do. Hold on, too many pages.
Hi, my name is Molly Oberst, And I am recording this video to let people know that I need a lot of prayers right now. Last night, about 11:45, my son unalived himself due to all the bullying, all the harassment, and some other things. As a mother, I sit here and mourn the loss of my child because people on this app bullies a lot of people. My son was only 17 years old. Had a whole life ahead of him. And people like Jerry, Nicole, and all other supporters on here that bullies people, it's not right. It's not right that my son took his life because of bullying. It's not fair. So today, my day was filled with finding a funeral home that would take him. And his funeral is Friday at 10 a.m. So, people, please stop bullying. Stop harassing people because it's not right. I am physically, mentally stressed out. I don't know where my life goes from here because my son was everything to me. And I got up this morning and I went in his room. Bed wasn't slept in. He had a note and he wrote me. Let me read it to you. It says, "Dear Mom, I'm sorry that I have to do this, but you don't understand. I was bullied on TikTok and harassed. I never said anything because I didn't want to worry you. But after they brought up that my grandma and grandpa died and it was my fault, I just couldn't handle it anymore. Mom, I'll miss you. Please take care of you. I don't really know how to put in words, but I know that you will be okay. I am asking for TikTok to help you get through all this. But Mom, I know that you're going to worry and that you're going to lay me to rest. I was watching you apply to comments in the Sheep Show. Please let the Sheep Show know that I hope they will protect you and keep you safe as long as you're in their lives. Mommy, please don't let nobody bully you. I don't want you to end up like this. Please play my favorite song, The Rose. I know you sing it a lot, but I have only one request. And that request is for you to sing The Rose, because it's the song that I love to listen to. You've been an awesome mom. For 17 years, I've had love, laughter. We've gone places. And I know that you worry all the time because you always sit in my room and tell me, son, it's going to be okay. I would never tell you that I was being bullied on this app because I know how you feel about bullying. But one thing I do know, Mom, is I love you very much. And please tell Dad that I'm sorry. I just couldn't handle it anymore. The ones who's been harassing me is Jerry and Nicole. They've sent me text messages, threatening text messages to come and harm me. I want you to give my phone to the cops so the cops can get to the bottom of this. Please, Mom, don't hate me. I'm just tired. Maybe you'll find it in your heart one day to forgive me. Love your son always. So how do I get over this? I don't deserve this as a mom. Please watch and comment. Please help me get through this. Hi, my name is Molly Elbers, and I am recording this video to let people know that I need a lot of prayer.
Okay, Ash would like to say something. She said when the video was over.
So I'm gonna try to hold myself together when I say this. I've lost my cousin to suicide. I've lost an ex to suicide. And to sit there and play and make up stories about your son taking their own life, I'm pissed. Like, pissed isn't even the word.
That's why we're here. We're here because of the situation and claiming the situation. We're here because of the people that are being blamed. There's way, way, way more to this. This is just a little portion of it. And it is diabolical. It is cruel. And we couldn't stand for it. So immediately when we heard something or figured something out, that something was off or wrong in this situation, we had to dig. And it did not take long to find all of the info.
I think Colie will agree, within about 20 minutes of searching, I knew something wasn't right. We were definitely being lied to about something.
Yep.
Another thing, the normal person doesn't have that many accounts. Even the people that are in awareness, I don't think that they have this many accounts, nor do they have this many accounts under, my God, 50 different things.
So I'll keep going a little bit. Obviously, that was from this account, this Molly Oberst account. This was 5 days ago. Okay. Then, go ahead.
I had trouble watching that because I lost an uncle and a best friend to suicide. And to watch somebody make something up like that really bothered me. It was hard for me to try to hold myself together. That makes me angry that somebody would do something like that, because I lost my uncle and one of my best friends to suicide.
That's why when you were playing that, it was very hard for me to keep it together, because, like, Sheila, I lost my cousin and my ex to suicide, and that was very, very hard to watch.
Yeah. So as I said from before, just take a break, take time if this does impact you the way it impacts a lot of us.
A mother is losing a child. That's the hardest thing you're going to have happen. For anybody that's lost somebody that you loved to unaliven themselves, I have a twin sister. Tomorrow's her birthday. I don't even want to face tomorrow. But here's the thing. She lost a child. Then she's saying she lost a child to unaliven himself. There's no way she's going to be on TikTok 2 days later. There's just no way. This is sick.
Mm-hmm.
And please, if anyone wants the usernames that she's using on this app and on Facebook, please reach out to me. I want everyone to keep themselves safe. She has shown a history of latching on to creators. So what would stop her from latching on to one of us? I don't mind. That's why we're doing this, just so everyone can be aware. You won't bother me. Please message me because I will forget who you are.
I followed you. I followed you. If you could send me those names, I'd be greatly appreciated.
Absolutely.
And now that we're talking about it, I will show proof. I will show all of that. But now that we're talking about the names, this is scratching the surface of the names. I will show you a document that we have put together so far. And this has not even come close to probably all of them. But I will show you. And obviously you can't see too many or like super up close. But the top accounts are Facebook accounts. These are all verified to either follow a family member, herself, somebody in this situation. Facebook is blue. TikTok is red. And I am scrolling and scrolling. Insta is green. These are all verified accounts to be linked to her. There's over 76. So there's a lot to look out for.
And two, I don't know if anybody else knows, but she's got made a Snapchat account too.
Oh, I'm sure. I haven't touched Snapchat. I haven't touched Twitter. I haven't touched anything except for those.
I do know she has Twitter account. I didn't have time to really dig into those. One definitely looked like AI.
Mm-hmm.
So I plan. Obviously, I'm not done digging. I don't think you are either.
No.
So
no. All right. So buckle up. Here we go. A little bit more. So remember the name Molly Oberst. She is the one that you would need to speak with someone immediate, please.
You can message me.
Yeah, if you can message somebody on the panel. TJ's right there.
I have my messages open.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is everything okay? Goodness, y'all make my anxiety go to 1,000 quick.
I know. So, okay. So Molly Oberst is the one that made that video, okay? This is the account that was on.
Excuse me 1 second. Silent Watcher, would you like to come up in a box so you can drop somebody down? Is that how you need to speak with somebody? Or privately, you can send a message?
Sarah, bear with us, and it'll come together for you, okay?
Mm-hmm. We're just starting again. Yes. Thank you, Jamie. Absolutely. Make sure you guys are all okay with your mental health. This is very triggering. This is a very serious situation. Okay, I'm going to keep going forward a little bit. So the video posted on Molly's account, and this message was sent on a Wednesday, okay? Last Wednesday. This is a message I received on Saturday at 3:21 from a friend. It said a lady came in Jerry's chat. She's talking about Jerry. Saying a 17-year-old took his life Monday on TikTok, and she buried him today. So mind you, Monday. But in that Molly video, it was Wednesday she was posting this, and she said 11:45 on Tuesday. So that doesn't make sense. She was in a box. He said he hopes whoever did it or caused him to do that they're going to get something to him, whatever. Somebody came in his chat and said this might not be the case. I have proof, was blocked. So my friend sent me this. We go, okay, weird. Let's look into it super quickly. What account went into Jerry's live? It was this Sherry Fiddler account with hearts. This is Sherry Fiddler. Not the same person as Molly. We didn't even know about Molly at this point. Sherry Fiddler said this is the message that her son got. Why don't you unlive yourself because your mom doesn't love you? Unlive yourself, and then signed it Brandon. When people heard it, she didn't mention the name at that point. When people heard it, they said, that sounds like Brandon. And she said, ding, 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 you hit the nail on the head. So everybody assumed it was Brandon. And you guys all know the Brandon we're talking about. Okay? We have had a live where we brought Brandon in and said, what is going on? He was busy at a family restaurant doing his own thing. He had no idea what was happening. No idea. His dad was in the car. We kind of explained that we were trying to get to the bottom of this. We know it wasn't him. There's some issues going on with it. There's some things that don't make sense. We're looking out for you. We know you didn't do this, okay? So that happened. We kept digging further. So as you see this term unlive and unlive, this Sherry Fiddler account has posts. And some posts down, she's now private after our last live, but she said that her son unlive himself. I said, Brandon, when he was in our chat or in our live, I said, Brandon, just tell me one thing. Can you please just explain or type in the chat how to spell unalive? What he typed, hold on, is UNNILIV. You can't really see it, but it's here. UNNILIV. It wasn't him. He said, what is going on? I have no idea what's happening. It's not me. I would never say something like that. All of this stuff, okay? So we kept digging further. These are all pictures on her account. Same account. Sorry, I have to keep it up so it keeps us here, but the same account on 129, same account on 9/12 of 2025, a different account with similar name, 4/28 of 2022, saying her son, John Jacob, passed away in 2009. All of these pictures look quite familiar, right? So we keep digging. We look up her name. The second thing that pops up is this name, Myra Bowman 545. I thought that looked pretty familiar. I went to TikTok. Myra Bowman, sorry, this stupid trigger warning. Myra Bowman follows a bunch of us creators. I'm not even a creator, but a bunch of people on TikTok that are in this room. They've been in our lives. They have similar pictures of the same child. Same child as Molly. Same child as Sherry Fiddler. There's a connection here. It's wild. There's lots of them. She follows a lot of people on a lot of accounts. So she does have a son, as far as we know. This is from her account. She does have a son that is still around. He is 35. His name is Matthew Oberst. James Matthew Oberst. I don't know. There's some Holman in there. We don't know exactly the link. Maybe it's a stepdad of some sort. But this is the son. This is also the son, the same guy, Matthew Oberst. So, Matthew Oberst, if you look at the obituary from her son back in 2009, John Oberst, sorry, there we go. He passed away in Indianapolis. He was born in 1991, son of James Kelly and Sherry Phillips Oberst. So he was 17, but he had a brother, James Matthew Oberst. Goes by Matthew Oberst because his dad is James Kelly Oberst. Okay? This was published in 2009. Remember, this picture here that was posted in September of 2025 saying, "I miss you, my son. You're my angel. Rest in peace." Here is an obituary on a different site using the same picture, but stating that he was born in 91 and he passed in September of 25.
That, if I may interject, I'm sorry. That is also the obituary. I'm pretty sure that we've seen that she started filling out.
Correct,
Like
right here.
favorite foods, and then quit. Silent watcher, if you're still in here, this is what I was just explaining to you. The one that we don't believe is real. This is the one that she started filling out and then she just left.
Correct. Correct. There's not a lot to it. It says September of 2025, same name, same picture. Okay. Now, if we go the same Matthew Oberst on Facebook, one of these pages, I can't remember which one of these pages is friends with 4 Sherry Fiddlers and 4 Myra Bowmans. Okay? Friends with all of them. This is her TikTok. This is the one that claimed in Jerry's live that Brandon had something to do with it. There's a bunch more going on here. There's another random account of hers in your inbox. Oh, I'm sure she is. She's in everybody's.
Yeah, she's in a lot of ours.
Mm-hmm. The Ray Fiddler, this is the one that was in Ash's live and has talked to a bunch of people.
Crash
And
out. Colie, I'm so sorry. Can you send those messages to me, please? Like, I'm not trying to rush you or anything, but as quickly as you can.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'm not trying to step on toes or be disrespectful. If you don't want to, I would understand.
Yeah, she's talked to almost everybody on here, I believe. I mean, she follows a lot of you guys, a lot when I was looking. And I have verified when looking through these accounts, all of them either follow somebody in this situation or follow each other. So she could be following this account, this one could be following this, or multiples. They all are linked. So here are a couple on TikTok. Here's some more. This is verified to link to her with certain followers. Same with this one. And this one, another one with the Ray.
And another thing is the reason why we were able, so she had a registry, a wedding registry on the knot.com, and in the about she had put some pictures, and luckily she had put a picture. If you're wondering how we connected the James Matthew that's 35 that we believe is still alive, how we connected to her, she has his picture as her son on that site. And yes, anyone that needs the names, please send me a message. I will forget your name. I will send them to you as soon as I leave this live. Absolutely.
Also, this live, just as a reminder, all these photos and videos, this whole entire live will be reposted on Teresa's page when it's over, so you will see all the evidence and everything.
So Sherry and Donnie Bowman, as far as we know. If we look at the wedding party, Matthew, focus. Matthew Holm. It's the same thing, except it's Holm for some reason. Why is it not doing that?
And I noticed maybe she has a problem with misspellings. I don't know if maybe she just misspelled that, but that's a really big red flag because in a lot of her things, everything's misspelled.
And here's the parents' picture. You'll recognize that later. They're in heaven. Want them there. Okay. So here's some more. This is still TikTok. I did not screenshot all of them, but there are still more. 1, 2, 3 more. Another name. Still the same person, just an older picture. More of them.
Colie, I'm going to go check these messages really quick.
Yeah, you're good.
You're going to drop me. I'll be back.
Okay, you're good. Here's another one of her claiming that Taylor Odlazel, and he was, he's a creator, I think it's on TikTok. His wife passed away of cancer, I believe. And basically she is saying that he hacked her Gmail and TikTok account and Facebook. And this is the same person. This is Instagram. 2 full pages of possibles. Here's a post for a Bowman saying my son is in heaven. I don't know if you guys can recognize that, but that looks very familiar. I don't know what is happening. There's a lot going on, but I will show you very quickly. We have a list, and this is not the full list. This is just the start of everything, of Facebook accounts. Blue is Facebook. Red is TikTok. And green is Instagram. These are all linked to the same person in some way. They follow each other. They have similar names. They have same pictures, same AI, same posts about the kid. All of these have been verified by myself to be linked and how they're linked. I have screenshots. I have everything. There's some that this one that's highlighted follows Colie LeVar, all of Nicole's accounts. There's tons and tons and tons of information on here. Tons and tons. So at this point, what we can speculate is this person who we think is named Sherry Fiddler, we think, lost a son in 2009 at the age of 17. 2009, his name was John Jacob Oberst. She has another son, James Matthew Oberst, who is all over TikTok. He's got Facebooks, he's got Instagrams. He is, I believe, 35 at this point. All of these accounts are linked. She has multiple accounts on all of these applications, and we haven't even looked into anything besides these 3. There's more names coming up. There's Sherry, there's Myra, there's Julie Phillips, there's Sherry Phillips, Molly Oberst. I mean, it is an extensive list of all of the possible accounts that could follow you guys. So our goal with this situation is to, one, bring awareness that there is somebody on here spreading this information that is not the case. We have looked into 911 calls. We have looked into obituaries. We have done all of this back information gathering that states this is maybe not the case. Also, this person on multiple different accounts, multiple different names, is claiming that this son was bullied and harassed on TikTok by multiple creators. Molly said that it was Jerry and Nicole. Sherry said it was Brandon. And none of it is true. Yes, we do think she lost a son in 2009. We do think her other son is still around. I do have a picture of the father of that son saying they lost a son so many years ago. Rest in peace kind of thing. I don't know. This is a wild, wild, wild rabbit hole. There's so much more. But our goal is to let you all know. Please don't fall for everything. Please be careful on who you are gifting, who you are talking to. This person is calling, physically calling and messaging a bunch of people on here. A bunch of people.
She's also getting into boxes
Yes.
and telling the story, and she's been gifted. So, like Pillow said, I think $20. I understand it's just $20, but we all see how the economy is today. $20 is $20, and especially if you're using a story like this that affects so many people.
No, Misty, this person has over 75 accounts on 3 different apps and is claiming that Nicole and Jerry caused her 17-year-old son to unalive himself on multiple different accounts with multiple different names. That is not the case. Her son did most likely pass away at the age of 17, but it was in 2009 from possible medical complications. There's a ton to this. But this person is behind all of these accounts.
Well, let's not forget what she, the lies that she went around on me too.
We don't know anything on that side.
So, Emily, I can say there is a GoFundMe that is a little interesting. It says a lot. It kind of goes with the story similar to this. There's a lot more in it. I don't know for certain that it's her. I know the spelling is Sherry Bowman, and Bowman is a name that she has been using. So I don't know. I don't know if it's hers or not, but it very well could be.
Mm-hmm. So here's one account, Molly. I can guarantee you, I will show you Misty now that you're here. We have a Molly who claimed that Jerry and Nicole did this to her 17-year-old son. We have a Sherry that claimed Brandon did it when she was in Jerry and Nicole's live. We have a Sherry. We have a Myra Bowman who follows a lot of us.
Dreamwalker, her niece.
Her niece actually, niece. I don't know anything about that.
I've heard of a niece. Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off, Colie. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I just wanted to point this out to Misty because I'm pretty sure Misty had this as her team, Brighter Together. There are videos up about her niece. There's a lot. There's tons. There's sisters. There's tons of people that she claims.
Again, because I know there's some new people. If you want the usernames that she's using, message me. Because those same usernames can be Googled. You can look all of this up yourself and go down the rabbit hole even deeper. We just felt like this was dangerous, and everyone
And the whole live will be reposted for
Yeah.
anyone that's just
Yep.
coming in or missing it, because Colie has recapped it like 4 times already.
Yeah, this
So,
is my last time. But yeah, there's
yeah,
multiple
so we will
accounts. This
show
is
it.
the most recent active one, but she's been in tons and tons of people's lives. She is
Look, I
commenting.
told myself after the whole Jerry and Nicole rabbit hole that I went down that I would never, ever, ever go down another rabbit hole.
Yep.
And here we are.
Yep.
Once again.
I just joined TikTok again after like 5 or 6 years into the
Good
Jerry and
Lord.
Nicole rabbit hole, and this popped up.
And Misty said, I guess she's coming back with some information. She'll be right back.
Oh, I'm
Hold the
sure.
thought.
I'm
Well,
sure,
like
just
I
like
said,
everybody.
I just want to say, again, thank you, ladies, for bringing this to my attention. Thank you for sending over her to tell me, you know, because, like I said, me and Dawn were just talking about this. Were we not, Dawn? Just literally talking about this earlier, like before I went live.
Yes, we
Yeah.
were, because I came across the video and then everything that she had told Sheila, and I was like, no, something's not adding up. Something is not adding up.
And I will say, I go
And that's
live.
wild. We were literally just talking about this too.
The live that me and Coley and Tara had Saturday that Brandon came into and his father was listening. Since then, I haven't seen Brandon over in Jerry's boxes. I'm hoping that his dad talked to him and got through to him, or something kind of clicked for Brandon and he took us serious. This could ruin someone's life. So, please.
Can you do me a favor? Can you recap what happened with Brandon, because I don't think I was in here for when that happened.
So basically, she went into Jerry's live last week and got in a box. Said that her son, she had just left her son's funeral because he had unalived himself, and I guess proceeded to read a text message or of some sort. And after she got done reading it, someone else in a box said, "Wait, that sounds like Brandon," meaning the brand, Brandon. And she said something along the lines of, "Ding, ding, ding, you hit it the nail on the head." Something, so basically insinuating that it was Brandon that caused him to unalive himself.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb. I don't know Brandon that well. Brandon may be a lot of things, right? We can all agree to disagree on that, right? We all have our opinions or different opinions on Brandon, but I know damn well Brandon's not going to be the type of person that's going to push somebody to off themselves.
No, and we verified with him. He literally went in alive with us on, I think it was Sunday night. His dad was in the car with him, and his dad's like, "What is happening?" So we kind of had to do a little breakdown. We don't know Brandon. We've never talked to him.
No. And Luann, I don't
Right,
know that
but that's
Jerry
what I'm
knows
saying.
he's
Like, I
being.
mean, I know Brandon. I know Brandon faced the whole rabbit hole. And that's a different topic that I'm not even going to get into.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, this person or people are blaming so many different people, getting everybody roped in and involved. They follow all of you guys. They really do. Hold on, Misty. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so
definitely
this,
going through
hold
my
on.
followers later.
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I'm going through my followers later.
Oh, no, I've blocked. It's terrifying. Okay, thank you, Missy. I'm going to show a message that the Ray account, the Ray with the baby picture, sent her. Misty, I tried to reach out. My son unlived himself. Need some support. So, like I said before, see how she says unlived? To me, that is a huge red flag because the supposed message from Brandon, restricted for mental health. Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, can you
Care
show
of
that
mental health.
message one more time?
Yeah. Sorry, I shake a lot.
It says, "This is my last son, and I don't know what to do."
Mm-hmm. But apparently that last son was 17, but geez, why can you see my face? But the only son that's still around is 35. Yeah. So talking about Matthew, but using Jacob's pictures, it just doesn't make sense.
This is wild. I mean, I've seen a lot of wild stuff, but this takes the cake.
Mm-hmm. But you can see unlive, and then another part of her post, the same Sherry Fiddler, unlive.
Ash, I don't think you did anything. I don't know why it dropped you.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. So yeah, the purpose, everybody watch out for some of these key names. I'm sure now she might make more. She did just 4 hours ago, now realizing that people are mentioning things. Let me grab this one. Hold on.
I will say, spread the word. I know that it's a lot to kind of just spill. But like Tara said, Teresa, if you're still in here, can you comment? Teresa will have the live up. Just send people there just to watch, or a synopsis. Like let's get the word out about this. If you see her in a box, make sure you let people know in the chat not to start gifting her. Apparently she was also in Football Heads Live, and she made bank
everywhere.
You know, she could be trying to get money on the back end while she's messaging people too. I mean,
for sure.
And I'm sure,
she doesn't lie.
You know, for people that don't know nothing about it, they get that message. You know, first they're going to give their condolences and say, "Is there anything I can do?" And bam, you know.
But she's saying she never blamed Jerry and Nicole. But you well know, and I have shown you, it's the same person on all of the accounts.
So, Dreamwalker, we have talked to Miss Linda, and we've let Miss Linda know. So she is aware, but absolutely still reach out and talk with her and make sure. But I just wanted to let y'all know that we absolutely let her know.
And she was following Miss Linda on at least one account.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the Myra Bowman was just trying to help us in a live the other day and was sending us videos, and like it's wild.
Everywhere. It is everywhere. So I don't know how to spread it out more or help everybody protect themselves, but this person seems to be pretty dangerous in the fact that the information that they're spreading is very sensitive. It is not true. And they're monetizing it, basically. I don't know.
Tamlin, I see that you're gonna call Fly. Flash knows who I am. If
Fly
she has
can call me too.
Yeah, if she has any
You've
questions,
got my number.
please send her our way.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything we need to do legally. What are we obligated to do? I don't know if she's done technically anything wrong in the sense of legality.
Well, this story needs to be put out there. Everybody needs to be aware of this woman.
Checkmate, I would
Absolutely,
be
checkmate.
willing.
I will
I'd be
send
willing to
you.
do another
Okay.
live if we can. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have too many
I will.
followers.
If needed, also, if you send me all the information that you have, whether it be, I don't know if any of you have Discord, but if any of you have Discord, you can send me over all the information that you have, and I will also go live on my own platform as well about this too. For
I
sure.
messaged somebody in Jerry's live that is up in boxes every single day. Actually, multiple. I did also message Messi on a backup account, did not accept and did not message back. I don't feel obligated to do anything more. I have tried to reach out to say stuff. I mean, their accounts are blocked on my side, rightfully so. So I don't know. Yeah.
But I mean, if any of them want to send the Molly video, they can, right?
Oh,
Would you ladies be interested in, if Checkmate held a live, would you ladies be interested in coming there also and speaking?
Absolutely. Anything to get this out. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Checkmate, have you got a time
Thank you, Misty.
you'd be thinking?
Okay. Not today.
Yeah, no, you ladies have done too much today.
I can, if anyone's interested, for the people that do have Discord, to make life easy, I can go ahead and make a server and I can post information in there. Unless anyone has objections to that, I'm just throwing that out
I'll
there.
send you. Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea. I'll definitely send you my Discord so you can send me the information for sure. Because there's a lot of people that she's following that have been longtime followers.
And also, Checkmate,
definitely.
if you message me, I can send you all the information. Sunshine has a lot of the information as well to get a date together and I'm in touch with everybody else on the panel as well.
Sounds good, Misty. Sounds good, everybody. Yeah. Well, we'll maybe host another live or make maybe TJ or Tara or anybody will post kind of where to.
We'll definitely keep
contact.
it updated. Sunshine, you said that Checkmate would be willing to hold a live.
Well, she's saying, would next week work or Sunday? I don't have
I'm
kids,
flexible.
so any day would works for me.
Any day works for me in the evening as well.
Katie B just texted me and she said any day works for her. So really, Colie, it's going to be up to you and Checkmate, whatever works. I'm on y'all's schedule.
All right, give me 2 seconds. I work a full.
Usually she tries to hold them in the evening, so.
Okay. What day is it today? June 1st. Yeah.
I believe we're already in June.
I know. Yeah.
Happy Pride Month to anybody that celebrates Pride here. Happy Pride Month.
Is anybody else's kids still going to school? Or is it just mine?
You're still in school?
Mine's going to like a summer school before kinder, but.
Okay.
Yeah, no, my son goes all this week. They have a half day Thursday and Friday, but yeah, they're still in school.
T-Mom, she could. I don't believe she's in here unless she got in here quick on Ghost. I've been trying to keep an eye out. I've got some really good mods from my platform in here.
We've got some key names to look
possible.
Yeah, it's possible, but I'm sure if
Okay,
that happened, we'll see.
Back.
And Colie, if I understand if you need, I know you have to work. If you need to get off, I know Tamlin Fly's coming in. If we need to move this to my platform, I'm fine with that. I know you've been going since 3 a.m. I know you're tired.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, if you want to do any of this, obviously you have all of these links, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you should have all of these links. Obviously,
I was about to say I don't think I had the spreadsheet, but what am I talking about? Yes, I have the spreadsheet.
You should have. all of them.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Why? Do you have a 4-day getaway vacation for me?
I need a 4-day getaway right now. I've been. How's everybody doing?
You're
Tired.
coming at the tail end of things, and we're all fried.
And it's a heavy subject on top
It's
of
hard,
that.
and
I
it's
need to wash
very
my
triggering.
hair.
It's okay. I was informed about a little bit about what was going on.
On the basics. We are if it's okay with TJ, we're gonna transfer all of this over to TJ's live so she can kind of do another recap if she feels I need to take a step back and have dinner and have some sort of a day or life or whatever.
You do. You and I have been working on this, especially you, the last 2 or 3 days. So, yeah, you do. You definitely
I'm
do.
tapping out. Tap in. Somebody tap in. I appreciate
Thank
so
you,
many people.
Colie, so much. And Sunshine, thank you, everybody on the panel. I know it's a lot to take in.
Yes.
We appreciate you all. Thank you, Checkmate, for jumping in. Thank you, Fly. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, everyone. We are going over to, and Katie, and
And
Casey,
Casey.
anybody that I've missed.
No
If we can get
problem.
to you on a time, maybe you all can get together and, you know, maybe for Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. If we're good with
Absolutely.
that.
If you want to start a chat on TikTok, Sunshine, and add me, TJ, Coley, Checkmate,
Yeah, we can schedule
and
something
we
then
can
for sure.
all schedule something to get.
TJ's the pink couch with the puppy.
Yeah,
And the
TJ,
pink
do you wanna
like comment?
comment quick? Everybody stop commenting.
Oh, there she is.
Everybody, that's
There you go.
TJ.
There's
Follow.
TJ.
So, if y'all give me about 5 minutes, just so I can grab a drink.
TJ, I'll
Speed it up a
probably
little
be
bit.
about 10 or
I need
15.
like a half an hour. I gotta
I
wash
need like
my
4
hair.
days.
No, I won't take that long.
I know. I'll be
And
there.
I think a lot of you already in here follow me for the most part. So,
I know I do.
yeah.
Yeah, Fly, go over there. You're gonna flip.
No, I'm on a whole new level. I promised Saturday at the funeral, I promised my cousin I was gonna learn how to compose myself in certain
Yes.
situations.
Yeah, you're gonna compose yourself, but
You are
you're
going to be
mentally going to
composed.
be
Shell
shocked.
shocked. Shell shocked. Your emotions may run extremely high after seeing and hearing everything you're about to see and hear.
Okay.
But you're a strong woman and
Tamlin
don't
filled
think
me
you've
in
done
on
anything wrong.
And this is
Tamlin,
all for the best purpose possible, to protect everybody
Yes.
else,
absolutely.
to make sure that if and when this situation happens, it's not in this way, it's not with this intent, it's not with this false scenario.
Also, could I just say one thing, TJ, when you do this, I know Fly's emotions are high and she's going through a lot right now. So maybe we can skip through that video so she doesn't have
Yeah,
to
I would say
relive
skip the
anything or
video.
her emotions. Skip
You're
the
fine.
video.
You guys are gonna be fine. I have, aside from dealing with everything with my cousin, I'm also dealing with another death on top of it right now. So I mean, there isn't really much left that can hurt me that I'm already hurt right now. So, I'll be good in that. I stand on that on my TikTok. I am there for anybody, regardless of how I am feeling, what I am going through. I have strived to be there no matter what. And I stand on that.
Exactly.
But
If anybody is ever
this
struggling.
may be personal for you as well.
Okay.
Just so you know. I
Maybe
just wanted
just
to give you,
a
I'm protecting
quick
your
recap.
heart.
Oh
I'm
no, I
protecting your heart
appreciate
and
it.
your emotions.
100%. I appreciate all you guys for for thinking about me, and it means a lot to me, more than you
There's
guys.
a lot of people here that are connected in the weirdest ways. And
Yes.
this community can be something good. We can all support each other. We can all bring awareness to certain things that we don't find to be the right thing. But to point this out and protect other people and protect children and protect not even this platform, but just everybody's mental health, everything. That is why we're here.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to sign off. TJ, if you want to mention, so TJ's in the box, the big box.
Okay.
That is who is going to go on now. I'm going to go run away.
Thank you for hosting, Colie. I
I
appreciate
appreciate all of your
you
help.
Thank
so
you.
much. Everybody in the chat, follow each other. Everybody in the boxes, follow each other. And
Absolutely.
follow TJ in the big box.
I
Everybody
think I
have a
pretty much
blessed
follow
night. See you
everybody
soon.
here.
Colie,
Yeah.
go love on Rip.
I will.
Yes. I will. And like I
All
said,
right.
give me about 10 minutes and I'm sure.
Oh, goodbye.
that was a dog goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye. Yeah. All right. Give her like 10 minutes, guys. Go pop in over there. She'll try and do a big recap for you. Is she coming back? I don't know.
All right.
I'm turning my phone off.
I just want to say before you end, thank you for sending her over to my live earlier. And honestly, you guys are absolutely amazing because, like I said, me and Dawn, we didn't do the extensive search like you guys did, but Dawn put two and two together, and I'm glad that you were the one that did come forward and speak on it, because we wanted to, but we didn't know how to go about doing it.
It's hard to do it gracefully in this situation because this person definitely has something going on, and there's no ill intent, there's no malice with this, but there's something going on that everybody needs to protect themselves, their platforms, their family, their mental health.
I already unblocked you.
Perfect.
Is this the person that we're talking?
I unblocked you already.
Sorry. Is that the person we're
Yeah,
talking?
the Ray Fiddler. Yeah.
I know that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fly. There's.
Yeah, we all
Hold on.
do.
I'll do this super quick just for Fly, but this is Facebook is blue, red is TikTok, and green is Instagram. Those are all hers. There's over 76.
Excuse my language.
And I had to stop because we had to go live.
Holy shit.
It is terrifying. Okay. That's my TED Talk.
Okay.
Everybody go over to TJ's, please, please, please. I'll try and pop in to help, but maybe not. I don't know. There's a lot going on. So I appreciate everybody being here.
I followed you, by the way.
And everybody have a good night. Appreciate everybody. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your family. And yeah, we'll talk later.
All right, Colie, you sound like you need some rest. Go get
I've been up since 3 a.m. 2 days in a row, so it's
girl.
a lot. We're getting this. We're protecting who we can protect if we can.
Absolutely. And I'm sorry that I've been absent. I had to get myself together. I had to.
You're good. Yeah, I watched a little bit, but I couldn't watch too much.
Yeah, so just real quick, after my speech, I was able to get through my speech.
Good.
And I did a shot for my cousin, which it was only supposed to be a shot at the cemetery. Which was the nip of his favorite drink. And then I did that with him after my speech. Just let's say after my speech, we were giving everybody, the information of where to go next.
Mm-hmm.
That took about maybe 30 minutes to get everybody to understand. I will just say that JD was so burned so good down that within probably the first half hour at the cemetery, I was told I was not driving.
Oh, and my goodness.
Oh yeah, I bought the big bottle of JD, and half of that was gone before we left the cemetery.
Oh no. All right. So you need a
I
break.
drank till 5:30 in the morning JD today.
Oh. Ew.
Yeah, let's just say
You're
I
hurting.
was feeling
You're
it.
still hurting.
I was feeling it. It burns so good though,
I get it. Yeah, sometimes you just need
but I needed it,
a
and
little.
it helped. And I slept, and I woke up, and let me just say I had a headache that I've never had before a day in my life.
I can imagine. I can
I
imagine.
will
Yeah,
message
for
you
medicinal
another day about
purposes.
that so you can get some rest.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you all. Everybody go to TJ's. If I can hop in there, I will, but TJ will
Woman,
be
you
going
better go sleep
live.
for like 6 days. Okay?
Huh?
You better go sleep for like 6 days.
I know, except I have a full-time job. So that's
I know,
fun.
right? That story called Life of Work.
Yep. Exactly. Well, I appreciate you all. Much love to everybody. Thank you guys, and we'll talk later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.